Yes, Spurs fans, welcome back to the Irish Hotspur here. This is going to be your watch along for a massive game against Eintracht Frankfurt tonight. We've traveled back in to the Lions Den. This team away from home, Frankfurt, is not an easy place to go to, but we were able to get it done, of course, last season with a great Dominic Solanke penalty, one of the most crucial penalties I can remember for a long time from any player, really. Hopefully, we do get a penalty. We seem to only get them in Europe compared to actually in the Premier League. But this is supposed to be, on paper, a much easier Frankfurt team. I think they've made a lot of rotations, supposedly. They've dropped a few players for this game. And they've also, as well, by the looks of things, gone for a very, very defensive lineup, a 5-3-2
Similar
with
to
two.
Dortmund.
Yeah, similar to Dortmund, but Dortmund definitely had a lot more quality, you could say,
Mm.
up front for the most part. And also, like the two players they have up front, you wouldn't really classify as strikers, anyways. Like they have
Mm.
Ansgar Knauf, who's more of like a right wing back or kind of like a right winger, and then Mario Götze, who of course is the very famous Germany World Cup goal scorer, but he's like kind of like an aging number 10 like player. So the rest of the guys in the midfield are kind of just hardworking, box to box type players in there.
Mm.
So I'm curious where hopefully no goals are scored by them tonight. Hopefully it's a nice, easy, clean sheet, but it does seem like they're going to be going for a tight, close game and just try to hold on as best they can. So it's kind of Spurs incentive to go for them, I guess, in this first half and in this
Yeah.
game to try to really take the game to them, to try to come out the gates quickly, assert their dominance, have control of possession, don't sit off them. I don't know how we could sit off them if they're playing with that negative of a defensive lineup that Frankfurt have gone for. So at least so far, everything in the cards looks like we could have a good day tonight, Dave. And he's gone for most part as well. The lineup that you and I predicted, really. The only change is Colomwani. Colomwani coming up against his former team in
Mm.
Eintracht Frankfurt. Maybe he's going to be extra motivated then to grab a goal tonight, hopefully in our favor. And then Dominic Solanke will likely at some stage maybe come in off the bench. Maybe not, though. Maybe we'll be steering clear and we could have Dane Scarlett and some of the youngsters come on. But looking forward to
Mm.
tonight's game, Dave. If we win, we guarantee ourselves that crucial buy into the later stages of the knockout rounds.
Well, it's one of them nights, Jack. We're already going into it guaranteed a playoff spot, so our destiny is in our own hands right now,
Yeah.
Now, I will say the importance of winning. We don't want to just pick up a draw and then rely on results elsewhere, especially when results haven't gone our way, especially domestically, this season and stuff like that. So, I think that's a risky sort of game to play tonight. Our fate is in our own hands. We need to win, and I would hope the game plan sort of reflects that in terms of, we go after them, look to put pressure on them, we look to play attacking football, because the big thing is where this really all goes wrong, is we end up dropping the line 5-10 minutes into the game, and then we just allow them to settle. You do that, you're allowing them a comfy evening. They are already setting up in a pragmatic way. They've got nothing to play for. They can't even make the playoffs with a result here this evening. They've got an interim in charge. They're leaking goals left, right, and centre. I think they've conceded 42 in total this season. So everything is telling us we should go at them, we should go after them, and we should try and force the issue tonight. When you also combine that we've got Man City on the weekend, it's more important that we use the first half to go and try and get this job done. And then in the second half, then you can start looking at maybe turning to your bench and getting players off so that they're getting a bit of rest ahead of the Man City game on the weekend. So all in all, in the first half, I will not accept anything less than to see us go for it. If we don't, Thomas Frank is approaching tonight scared, and that will concern me, because usually when we play scared, the
Yeah.
worst ends up happening. So the onus is on us to go and get our rewards. We've done just about enough to give ourselves this position, and thankfully, no one could have envisaged that Frankfurt would have nothing to play for. So it's in our own hands, and we've got to take advantage of that tonight. And to be fair, the lineup sort of reflects that. I'm really excited to see what Papa
Yeah.
Sarr can bring to the midfield tonight. Jack, AFCON champion, hopefully can bring a bit of renewed energy to maybe the side. Get help, press up high, turn ball over. It's something he's very good at the start of the
Yeah.
season. So he'll certainly be a useful asset tonight.
I just would say that this pragmatic setup or this pragmatic slow approach where he does sit off teams a lot has worked at times in the Premier League for him in certain games away from home, but not at all in Europe. Like it really hasn't. Against Monaco, against Bodo Glimt, it really hurt us. And then when he actually did go for a team away from home against PSG, that actually really did benefit us for the most part. So I just really hope that we are going to be the aggressors tonight. We are going to try to. It'd be great to be sort of steer, well and clear by the end of the first half, maybe with a 2-goal lead. But I really hope to see us show that attacking intent and perhaps get that opening goal, give ourselves that bit of cushion, and then look to go on and win the game in the second half. But it does look like Frankfurt have set up to be the team that is going to receive a lot of pressure and are going to receive,
Mm.
a lot of, we're going to have to be forced to defend for the majority of this game. So I hope Thomas Frank realizes that. He maybe has then coached that into the players, in his opening talk with them in the dressing room, that, they're going to cower tonight. I think Frankfurt, they're not looking to take the game to us. We have to take it to them. And
Yeah.
it hopefully will be a bit of a different story than what we've seen sometimes away from home this season in the European cases, because so many times, like I said, away from home in Europe, for whatever reason, we've showed teams far too much respect and it didn't benefit us. Whereas, like I
Mm.
said, maybe in the Premier League to an extent it has worked from time to time to play that way. I just don't think it's working out for us, to be honest, in Europe. And
You
maybe
just
part of that has to do with, if you saw like Andy Gordon, or um, he had that comment where he was asked in the Champions League presser, like, what's the difference between Europe and the Premier League? He was saying in the Premier League, it is a bit more physical. Teams sit off each other, more focused on set pieces, physicality, transitions. Where he said in Europe, what's nice is that it is more like the football of old at the minute. You still get to see kind of teams play with a bit more freedom, a bit more attack, and there's more of an end to end kind of nature to the game really than it is in the Premier League, which can be very sort of slow and not really that pretty on the eye. So hopefully we play some nice stuff tonight.
But I think that's why someone like Xavi Simons, I'd even argue Moani, probably play better in Europe than what they do in the Premier League. They're used to European football and it's not as physical, which means then their best assets is coming out, which is sort of manipulating the ball, travelling with the ball and stuff like that. So hopefully we see that tonight with Xavi Simons and Colin Moani. Look, there's been made a lot of Colin Moani, and I know a lot of people are probably left frustrated with that decision to select Conor Moani tonight and, scratching their heads why he hasn't selected Dom Solanke. I would hazard a guess he's probably holding Solanke back for the Man City game. And that's why Conor Moani starts tonight. Now, there's a lot of rumours and reports around Moani that he sort of wants to leave Tottenham Hotspur and stuff. But it's clear I don't think Tottenham are going to let him go. We can't with the injury crisis we've got going on right now. So I do think it's in both people's benefit, Thomas Frank and Moani, whatever's gone on, to stop it, quit it,
Mhm.
and just agree to sort of help each other out to the end of the season. Because Moani has a World Cup squad he wants to make, and it's not guaranteed he's going to make that squad playing like this. So, he's got a point to prove between now and the end of the season. So, there is something we can try and drag out of him. And then for Thomas Frank's sake, it'll all, if he can get Moani scoring goals and firing goals and play to his best strengths, then all of a sudden we'll probably start winning more games, because that's what we're lacking right now, is that real clinical player up in the forward line. Now, look, you would argue the way Frank plays, get the ball out wide, cross it in, doesn't really play to Moani's strengths. Moani is a player that, when his best chances have come, has him being him running in behind and being played in behind. So you would hope maybe we see a little bit more through the middle today in that aspect. Papa Massar is also another one. You keep reminding everyone, Jack, turns up on big nights. People forget his contribution to the goal in that Europa League final and how immense he was actually on the night. He's another one that has a goal in him, so hopefully we can go and score enough goals today. But ultimately, I just don't want to see what we've seen largely in Europe this season, where we went out to Bodo and paid them so much respect. We went out and we were under siege against Monaco for 90 minutes. It was like World War One in the beaches of Normandy again. It was absolutely devastating. Tonight, I hope Frank realised what's on offer, because we can't afford playoff
Yeah.
fixture in amongst the North London Derby, in amongst City, Man United, Newcastle. We can't afford it, especially with the injuries we've got.
Yeah.
The match is taking its toll. So that's why it's even more important that Frank shows a bold stance tonight, goes against everything he knows, instructs the team to play on the front foot and go and get the job done, so that we avoid them playoff legs in that tricky fixture list. Because then it does give us the 7 days to work on the training pitch and hopefully come up with some plan that can get us results out of them games.
Yeah, I really am looking forward to seeing Sarr come back into the team. He didn't really play that much over the AFCON, so I'd imagine that he's actually gotten a decent rest over that period, and he's been able to avoid some of the drama and all the craziness that's happened, while he's been gone. So maybe he comes in, like you said, with a bit of fresh enthusiasm, fresh energy. And we know with Pape Sarr, he is an energetic player. Like, I know
Yeah.
we've lost Lucas Bergvall, but I think Sarr offers something similar in that he's a guy that will throw himself about. He will try to get stuck in. He'll put in challenges. He'll try to be all over the pitch as much as he can. And with Archie Gray, you're going to get something similar. With Archie Gray, sometimes you get a bit of calm on the ball as well, which might be needed. And especially if you are to have a lot of possession this game, maybe someone like him could be useful just to help recycle possession. And then Joao Palhinha, kind of like Romero, to be fair, probably could contribute with a goal. You never know. He's one of those types of guys that has been scoring for us, but also you could see him in any sort of counter-attacking scenario, which is how I expect Frankfurt to play. He's the guy who can block that up, break apart some of those transitions. So I'm actually pretty excited about how the midfield will perform tonight. And then Xavi Simons, his whole role tonight is just going to be to try to create. He's not going to be asked to track back, you would imagine, that much. He's going to be asked to try to get his foot on the ball, try to create things, and look to be a winger / number 10 hybrid, I would imagine, this game. And we do get to see Destiny Udogie and him link up, which we haven't done for a long time. I think the last time we saw that was maybe like West Ham or something, like away from home, like earlier on this season. It's been a long time since we've seen those two play together. So looking forward to Xavi Simons. He's going to have to be, if we're going to win this game comfortably, he's going to have a big game tonight.
He has to step up tonight. Like, you look at it, I had these stats sort of here in for the pre-match build-up, but we didn't really get to it. He's made 27 appearances, he scored 3 goals, providing 5 assists. And it sort of does beg the question, do Spurs maybe have to look at that position again and bring someone else in that can help, with the creative burden? Because if he can't up his numbers in that regard, because, look, to be fair, I don't mind him trying things, but he's starting to lose the ball a hell of a lot. And at some point, he has to clean that up a little bit. But also, he's finishing in and around the box is absolutely atrocious. And you pointed that out in a watch-along, and it's sort of like every single one of them is so wildly wide of the target. It's unbelievable. The other day against Burnley, he had an easy one inside the box, and he absolutely smashed the bar with it. And it's like he needs to start upping his output, or we need to bring someone else in to sort of put the pressure on him and start seeing if he delivers that way, because he's not doing enough right now, although he's trying. And one thing I really do like about the guy, especially with a lot of the midfielders we have, he's the only one that actually wants to get turned every time he gets the ball and looks to play forward. And that is something we need to encourage more, but he needs to tidy up his end product off the back of it. The one I'm really a bit worried about, or a bit weary about tonight, it can either be absolutely scintillating or it's going to look absolutely atrocious. There's Spence and Udebur on the right, the link up there.
Yeah.
Udebur's got used to Porro sort of playing them lovely passes in behind, which has helped release Udebur in behind, but also help him mix up his game. With Spence and Udebur, they can either be on the same page and absolutely ball out, or there's going to be a lot of misplaced passes and a lot of miscommunication and stuff, and that worries me slightly.
Yeah, I'm also kind of wondering how that's going to go, because I think Odebear's, for his own standard, he's on a decent patch of form for the most part. He does tend to go missing at times, but I think for the most part, he has been one of our more creative players. He's created big moments. He's been picking up some assists, like you mentioned, in a different stream. Kind of similar to Xavi Simons, though. Like, he's kind of a bit wayward with his shots. It's kind of all over the place. He doesn't really have that end product in terms of goals, but I have been liking what he's been bringing, at least going forward, in terms of creating chances for others. Kolomoani is also going to need to try to also rein in some of his shots and everything, because he's also just been a guy that's been wasting chances.
I think this is just lack of interest, though, really.
Probably. And I think also, too, it's at one point I did feel like he wasn't being provided enough opportunities, but then when he has been provided opportunities, he has wasted them at the same time. So it's been a bit of a mix of both. Look forward to it, though. I'm excited to see what the front three can do tonight. I do rate these players as much as they probably let us down this season. I do like Xavi Simons. I do actually like Kolomoani. I know most people don't, but I have seen what he can do in the past with previous teams, and I have seen bright moments from him this season, even though a lot of people wouldn't want to admit it. And then with Odebear, he's secretly one of the players I actually do really like amongst the young players. So we need them to deliver tonight. It's a massive game, probably one of the biggest games of the season, with something to look forward to. So we need them to come through tonight. And hopefully, like you mentioned too, Pop Matasar coming back into the team could end up being a real difference maker, because we have seen him thrive in that number 10 role, being asked to just sort of be all around, come back in terms of winning challenges, but also just leading the charge and trying to get forward as well. So I'd love to see a Pop Matasar goal tonight. That'd be lovely.
I just wonder, with that medal around his neck, that feeling of being a champion off the back of a Europa League, will that help him sort of maybe hit new heights, maybe believe in himself a bit more? It'd be interesting. The last thing I will say is, because I know you want to welcome people in and stuff, is I hope the bench is ready tonight. They'll have a massive role to play. Yeah. We will have to make subs in the second half. I would hazard a guess, maybe a couple of these players are probably playing through a niggle or two here today, this evening as well. So they are going to have a massive part to play. So just be ready. And if it's a youngster, be ready to take your opportunity.
100%. I mean, there's The only real regular starter I think we have off of the bench for this game is Dominic Solanke, and then the rest of them are the Dane Scarlets and I don't know, like Callum Olasesi, Rio Kiermaier, and Junai Byfield. Like there is
Sure,
not
Martin's
a
on the
lot of
bench. He's
depth there.
made it.
So
He's my guy.
yeah, hopefully he's able to use the bench tonight. Thomas Frank, he's going to have to be brave at some point and use it, but
Well,
also hopefully the starting 11 give us that chance where they can give themselves a break, really. Like, because if it's 0-0, if it's a close game, he's going to be hesitant, I think, Thomas Frank, to lean on some of these young players. So
I would
please
hope
do us a favor tonight, Spurs.
Olasesi gets a run out tonight because they turned down a move for him out to Holland there this week, where he can sort of get out and look to go and progress his career. So I
Yeah.
hope he gets minutes off the bench tonight. There's no point in keeping him here as a buddy if Frank ain't going to trust him to use him.
100%. Let's get to some of the lovely people in the house. As you're coming in here, everybody, we would appreciate it if you did smash the like button and do give us your comments ahead of tonight's game. It's an absolute massive one, so strap in, get yourself a bite to eat, grab a cold one, and we're looking forward to hopefully getting into the next rounds of the Champions League and avoiding these extra games because we could really do without those extra games. Shemtan's in the house as well as THFC8. He's saying Colo starting over Solanke. He's upset with it. Leave Frank in Frankfurt. Shemtan saying, hey, Jack and Dave, we need to win a good performance and a beer and a kebab. Definitely need some beers and kebabs after tonight. Shemtan, definitely a good cheat night if we were to get a win. Tartan Spurs saying, big up Dave and Jack. You boys are one of the only positives about Spurs these days. But let's get behind the players tonight. Come on, you Spurs. I think we tried our best, with our intro and some of our initial conversations. We've tried our best to hype up this team and what they need to do and what they could bring tonight, Tartan Spurs. And thank you for the very kind comment as well. I've seen a few of those tonight that they've said, despite the season, they have appreciated, being with us and riding through it with us. And same thing, we would echo the same things to you guys. It makes it a lot easier on us actually to have you guys to chat to and bounce off of when it comes to the craziness of Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Come on, you Spurs. Easy win today if we leave Frank on the plane. Dan
I just hope
Coys.
he doesn't turn us into Frankfurters or leave us looking like Frankfurters tonight.
Please no. Please no. Dan Coy's even Dave and Jack at the point now where we know the season is over. I just want to start enjoying football again. It's Champions League night, but feels like a normal night for me. I know, man. It's sometimes they really do take the love and the attraction to these type of nights away. But this is a big one, Dan. So as best as you can, try to muster up that happy clapper energy for just tonight only, at least.
I will say as well, once we're done with the Champions League, once we're out, we don't know when we're going to see it again. So I would say enjoy these last few nights we have in it.
Yeah, fair point. Ed Sweeting, evening lads, bit worried about Wani at striker, given he has 1 foot out the door, but also Solanke did too. Many minutes against Burn. Yeah, I think Solanke's he's almost been rushed back by the looks of things because they knew that Richarlison was injured, so they had to try to get him back as soon as possible. For the most part, though, Solanke's looked all right, but I do agree, like, you can't just run him into the ground the moment that he comes back into the team. That would be a mistake. As much as I can understand why people didn't want to see Cole Mawani start tonight, probably was a bit of a needs must, to be perfectly honest. Kind of probably just had to happen. DJ, AK, big up lads, let's go. I heard Meatloaf was offered the Tottenham manager job. He said he would do it if for anything but love, but won't do that. Sorry, I'll get my coat. Big up DJ, good to have you with us. Ed Sweeting saying, bit worried that we might feel like pressure is off as the hard work was done against Dortmund. No, this is a must win. We could get knocked out in the playoff rounds and also expend massive energy. I would be surprised if they think that the pressure's off for this game. I think this is a huge pressure game for them. And it's a good opportunity for them to pick up a win before what is expected to be a pretty torrid February fixture period. Like, this is their last chance to get a win and try to gather some type of fake confidence really ahead of those very, very difficult games. So hopefully that's not the attitude they're going in with.
Hopefully. Just quickly, I just want to say big up THFC as well. Big up Diesel. Big up to Up the Spurs and also J Mac and Peter Merrin. Good to see you guys.
And then we have the one and only J Mac, big up Davey Lad and Jacko. Come on, you Spurs. Logan THFC has sent in another diamond. David and I are going to be blinged out. Thanks to you, Logan. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you for all the consistent support. He's saying, all right, fellas, big up. Come on, you Spurs. Big night, Logan. Strap in, sir.
Yeah.
Good to have you with us. We also have Tyler saying, we are European Giants. Come on, you Spurs. Champions League is ours. Like that energy there, Big T. Paolo Maratti saying, late to the stream. I hope everyone's well. Are we playing a 3 midfield with Sargray, Paulinho? That is correct. And persisting with Xavi and left wing. If so, I think that's poor. I don't think he could have done anything different, to be honest, Paolo. The only other thing he could have done was risk playing Solanke and Kolo Muani at the same time and then leave Sarr, I guess, on the bench or Archie Gray on the bench, which I don't know if that was. I actually think he's gone with the right lineup for
But
the most part.
if
Paolo
they both
Marazzi. I
get
think you're being a
injured,
bit
then
harsh there.
if they both get injured as well, Paolo, then you've no striker, so you
Yeah.
can't take that risk. Because you got to play one or the other right now.
Yeah. So I might have to disagree with you on that
Just
one.
1 second. I'm just going to let the missus in the door. So probably make your job easier to get through the chat, actually. But just give me 1 minute.
Outer Fasari, good evening, lads. Big up. Good to see you, Outer. Hopefully everything's good with you. We have Tyler saying, if we lose tonight, I'd say Champions League run is over. We need the top eight. 100% we need the top eight. I think it'd be a huge confidence boost to this team as well, Big T. Andrew Burnett, good to have you with us. Hopefully everything's good with you. Stefan Boys as well. We aren't even on the telly tonight. We are going to be watching it over on Paramount Plus in case you guys are able to find a way to get onto that platform. That's how we're going to be watching it. Logan THFC, I want to see a nice, clean, professional performance tonight. 100% Logan. I think there's the opportunity to do that too. Like this Frankfurt team have set up pretty defensively. So I think we're going to have the majority of possession. They're going to look to try to hunker in, try to defend, and they're going to give us as much of the ball, I think, as possible, really. And so hopefully we can take advantage of that and then find ourselves with a nice 1-0, 2-0 cushion by the end of the first half. And then we can just go on and cruise into the top eight. Logan, good to have you with us, like I said before. We also have the one and only Near Aviv. Evening, my friends. Come on, you Spurs. Need all the friends we can get tonight with a big game like this one. Spurs 8510 saying good evening, gents. Pleasure as always. Chocolate orange, and let's have a win needed to turn our season right around to both the Champions League and the Premier League. Absolutely need to win tonight to give us any sort of confidence ahead of these huge games in February. And I'm not expecting February to go that great. So it'd be nice to have at least one win that we can look back on before we descend into that difficult fixture period. Mark saying Sar offers nothing, run around a lot, should be minimum. Being a bit harsh there. I think I'm actually a big fan of Pop Sar. Palhinha Bicycle Part 3. I'm telling you, Tyler, this guy fine. He's a bit like Romero. He's a bit like Van de Ven. He's kind of one of those guys when we aren't really putting away our chances, they end up actually taking some of the harder chances and scoring spectacular goals, really. If only we had a team of Palhinhas, Romeros, and Van de Ven, we'd probably be solving our finishing problems for the most part there. I am the storm that's approaching. Muani starting up front on his own seems awful. We'll find out. He did, of course, score against PSG. He's missed chances, don't get me wrong, in the Premier League. And he's, like you said, maybe had 1 foot out the door, but, he's what we have available at the minute in time. It's either him or Solanke, and we don't want to injure Solanke so quickly into him just coming back. Even Thomas Frank, before the Burnley game, he might have said something on the lines of he's only 60, 70% of the way there. Like he said something around those lines in terms of percentage of him being back to full fitness and full readiness. So makes sense that he had to be rested for tonight's game. Also knowing that Frankfurt should be a slightly easier opponent than maybe what you would normally get in the Champions League. They're not full of confidence. They're pretty much just seeing out their last game of the Champions League here. They have nothing to play for. So it makes sense to play Colomwani. He's also played in the stadium multiple times. He's played under this atmosphere multiple times. He knows the Bundesliga, scored plenty of goals here. I can see the logic. As much as I know a lot of people aren't fans of Colomwani, I can't see the logic. Up the Spurs, great show. Some fight today. Thank you, my friend. If we're winning at 80 minutes, he could bring on Byfield for an attacker and just go for a back five. I expect Byfield to come on at some point to either see out a 1-0 lead, even a 2-0 lead. And also just because he's one of the most talented young players that we have to pick from off this bench, even though he is a defender, he's in a way kind of rated in the same manner that we were rating Mikey Moore. Of course, he plays a different position, but a lot of people are saying that this guy, like Mikey Moore, is supposed to be one of the best products that we've had for a while now in terms of what's come from the academy. And I think in comparison to Mikey Moore, actually, you would say Junai Byfield almost like a Lamine Yamal in that he doesn't look 17. He looks kind of like a 21-year-old with how big and strong and already developed he is. Whereas Mikey Moore, as much as I love Mikey Moore, he looks every bit of an 18-year-old, to be honest, whereas Junai Byfield does not. Junai Byfield looks like an absolute man and an absolute unit of a player, despite only being just barely 17. So you could see him, if he is given opportunities here and there, you could see him actually being able to step up into like a championship Premier League level a bit sooner than maybe someone like Mikey Moore has, who still needs to develop, I think, a bit more physically, even though he is exceptionally talented. And he is doing that right now in Rangers. A good place to go to, the Scottish Premiership. But yeah, I would love to see Junai Byfield come on at some point. Trinidad saying a win tonight can give us more of a false sense of security before the city at home. That's exactly what I'm saying. Just give us some type of security, some type of false hope. I would take it. Anything at this point. Sebas Wolf, is Frank gone yet? No, he's not, Frank. Sebas, I'll let you know when that does happen. Dropkick your teacher saying one thing for sure. At the end of the game, someone is going to get slammed by their fans. Even Frankfurt's ultras have turned on them. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Look, I just want to get out into the next round of Champions League just so that even if next month does go drastically wrong in terms of results with the fixtures we got coming up, at least I have some light at the end of the tunnel, if you know what I mean, in terms of the next round of Champions League, something to look forward to. It just sort of prolongs the end of our season, really, to a certain degree.
Yeah. Victoria Robinson, good to have you with us. Jerome, how are you, Jerome? Come on, you Spurs. Frank sir. Out. Big up, Jerome. Good to have you with us. Also, I think you said recently it was your birthday, so happy birthday, Jerome.
Oh, happy birthday.
4-0 incoming, says the Spurs Crow.
Oh, I hope so. I just want to see a good night of football tonight. I don't want to see any of this defensive, nervous shite. You know, it's a big night, under the lights, turn up. Let's fucking go.
We also have Andrew Sparsholt, Tim Bug 2, KMJ, Simon Coley. Big up, Simon Coley. Get that magnet board ready, Simon.
I want to get the magnet board done. You never got back to me about the skinny jeans either.
I know, he said he couldn't even fit his wrist through, I think, a pair of skinny... Or no, that was DJ AK. Yeah, Simon was saying he's too big for the skinny jeans. He did say he was too big for him.
Yeah, but DJ AK is just an absolute unit. So, you know, there's... You know... I'm sure he could get a pair of skinny jeans.
Exchanging the banners.
Probably break the sides.
Romero and Robin Koch are exchanging the banners there. Romero, he was the captain, by the way, away from home last time we played this Frankfurt team. He was the one that captained the side because I think Sonny was out injured for that game.
I want to see these players enjoy the occasion tonight, though, Jack, because they'll all moan and want to look to get out of here next summer or this summer if we don't have Europe because they want to go and play Champions League. Well, you're in it. Yeah. So go and enjoy it and make the bloody most of it tonight.
I think Simon Coley, this is what he said. He said, too many pies, Dave, is what he's been having. That's why I can't fit into the skinny jeans. Brett Fields Music, good to see you. Big up, lads. Thanks for being a member. Brett Fields, good to have you with us.
What's your preferred choice of pies, Simon? Come on, Moani. I really need a big night from this guy tonight. He's really let me down. He's broken my heart almost. You know, I had big high hopes for him, you know, to come in and score regular goals, and he's just completely let me down.
And then Dark B asking you, Dave, any random Skittles flavors?
No, I don't have Skittles today. I sort of went a bit ham on them last week. You know, I had tropical flavor, you know, for like 2 games running. So, you know, I punished myself in the gym today and stuff like that. So I'm just going to stick with a can of Coca-Cola tonight, really, to be honest with you. Nothing exciting in that regard. Sometimes I can have a treat week, and then for about 3 or 4 weeks, if not longer, I need to lock in again. You guys don't help me, though. You guys don't help me.
And then also... What was Sean Maddox? Good to see you, Sean. Stevie Frazier, good to see you.
Good to see everyone. Come on, Spurs. We're on the way here.
We already got kicked off. My bad. I'm a little slow on the trigger there.
Vicaria pumps this long. Well done. It was that Sarr in the midfield winning that. Big Kevin Danzal up in the air. He's such a consistent performer for Spurs. He's not as good as Romero Van de Ven, but you'd argue maybe he's more consistent. He's good. Good pressure here from Spurs, forcing Frankfurt to go along. Paulinho picks it up, tries to put it in behind for Wilson Odegaard. Not on the same page. Wilson Odegaard forces them into the corner, though. Picks up a throw into Tottenham. Like, come on, Spurs. Let's show some good attacking intent here from the off. Dennis Schmidt in charge.
Battle of the skinny jeans between Thomas Frank and him.
I would say, I bet you Dennis wish he had Frank's hair, though.
Now all of a sudden Dave's a fan of his hair.
No, I'm not a fan of Frank's hair. It's not for me personally. Look, I've had people are ridiculing my haircut lately, but I would say, you know, you caught me on a bad day yesterday. I was just out of the shower and stuff like that and had it combed wrong. But no, I'm not a fan of Frank's hair.
Romero,
not a fan of long hair in general on a guy.
Joao Paulinho tucked out wide here. Joao goes for a clip ball over the top to Xavi Simons. Plays it well. Hey. Xavi just a bit too heavy of a touch. Well done by Sarr. Great interception.
Great footwork. He's
Get out
feeling
wide,
it. He's
Dans.
feeling himself. Destiny.
Udogie. Plays it into Sar. Or Archie Gray.
Moani.
Colo, he's getting booed already. Colo,
Colo,
no, he's going to
Colo, get your head up. Play someone. Yeah! Yeah! Xavi Simons! Let's go. This guy is different class in Europe. Oh, what? They're disallowing it. What's the referee doing there?
No way. Is he giving a foul or an offside?
No, what? What's going on here? Unbelievable play by Colin Moani. I think the referee's called it back for an offside. Surely we'll get a VAR check on this. Or maybe he's going to claim he was pulled back. Let's have a look here. Colin Moani gives it to Gray. Gray picks it up, plays him back. Well, no, you can't call Destiny Udogie offside there. He doesn't interfere with play. He doesn't go near the ball.
Is he giving a foul maybe then? Maybe Destiny Udogie fouled him?
It's not a foul. You can't give that as a foul. That's shocking if they do. That's absolutely shocking. Some of the stuff that has been let go against us, this would be shocking if this isn't given. It's perfectly legit goal here. Oh, it's not given. I don't believe it.
But he didn't even touch the ball. So what is a foul?
Yeah, they're just going to say he was interfering with play and stopping them from making a challenge on Moani. It's a joke.
Wow, that is soft.
Oh, my God.
Very soft. What play by Colin Moani, though?
Unbelievable play from Moani.
Very soft.
Now,
surely
if you're
that's
going
a
to
foul
give
then,
one
ref.
out,
And now you tell him to get up. You plonk.
Oh, my God. There's just
he tells
no
us to get up. And he
consistency.
gives the softest foul there for the goal. And then he tells us to get up afterwards. What a dickhead.
Oh, it's already starting. They're trying to get us into the playoffs. Don't rise to it, Spurs. Rise above it. Good pressure. Go on, Archie. Get there, kid. Playing their way into trouble here.
No passes for them.
He was just going to have to balloon this.
Come on, Arch.
Here we go.
Great pressure. Why does he have so much space
you got to
there?
get closer, Romero.
Well done, Xavi.
Gray picks it up. Lovely. Sar
Get rid of it,
moves that out to Jed Spence. Get Wilson Odobur on the run out wide.
Oh, Jed.
No, Jed.
Just give him the ball, man.
This is exactly what I was talking about coming into the game.
Just give him the ball, though. That's not even chemistry there. Just give him the ball. It's a poor decision from Jed.
Just holds on to it too long.
What a challenge from Udogie. Referee, man.
You didn't give one to Xavi Simons a minute ago, and you're giving them absolutely everything. You can't even breathe on them when they're going down.
My lord, ref.
Oh, my God. It's shocking.
Even the European refs hate us, says Tony Yolo. Tony, good to have you.
Good to see you, my man. Dean as well is spot on. Looks like we're up against 12 men. Absolutely spot on. Big up, Tony Ollie. Good to see to see you. Spurs are so contrasting between the domestic campaigns and the European campaign in terms of performance. But one thing that remains the same is the ref. Shocking. Shall we surprised, though? He's got a hair for the big occasion, which means he's going to get on camera every 2 minutes blowing it up. Come on, big Kevin Danzo. Destroyed him. Lovely.
Love it.
Romero. Calm. Back to Vicario. Now, don't put anyone under any pressure. Good ball into Paulinho.
Paulinho, what the hell? First bit of possession now for Frankfurt. They've hardly had the ball. They're now in our half.
Just nothing stupid. No one switch off. Just track your runners. But also, I don't mind them sitting in and recouping for like a minute or two, but then get back on the press. Don't sit in for like 5 minutes. Wilson Odobur trying to get pressure on the ball. Now Moani goes. This is better. Simons goes too. Destiny Udogie, you got to get out there nice and quick now. Frankfurt do well there. Frankfurt with little triangles, working it across the back line. Playing with a back five tonight, everybody. 3 centre-backs, 2 wing-backs. Go on, Xavi. Unlucky. Frankfurt are just going to keep doing this until we get.
Yeah, they're not
bored.
really going anywhere with it,
No.
but we're also not getting close enough at the moment.
They'll just do it until we get bored. We'll switch off and give them something stupid.
Now's the opportunity to press.
Yeah. Is Frank telling them to hold or to go? I'm not sure. We need to get a hand signal expert.
He's pointing
Anyone out
towards his
there?
magnet board. He's trying to see if Simon has it. Spurs just sitting off them in kind of a mid-block at the minute. Ball over the top for Højlund.
Until you got to deal with this.
See it out.
Well done,
See it out.
Destiny.
See it out. See it out.
Good defending,
Ref.
Destiny. Just shepherd that out there. That was beautiful. Oh, man. But, right, if he's going to give that and disallow a goal, then how did he not give Xavi Simons a free kick 2 seconds later? That's what's so infuriating about it. I mean, it's minimalistic as well, by the way. He's made a meal of that.
Thomas Frank was pretty incensed about it. Apparently, he was well outside his technical area after the goal was disallowed. That looks like a relieved man as well, that defender. What
Big
a
up,
touch
Logan.
by Joao.
Says 100%. Big up, Logan. Beautiful dog of yours.
King Huddle, I didn't see a foul there either.
Tottenham get the play back underway here. Romero moves it on to Danzo. Interestingly, Danzo's playing the left side of the two centre-backs today. Usually it's Romero. On to Kevin. Home Alone moves that across to Paulinho. Zhao. Back to Romy. Let's see if he can start
Paulinho's
getting
been playing
calculation.
wide right. He's not really played in the middle at all. He's almost like he's
No.
playing as an extra center back.
Well, Jed Spence is pushing up, isn't he? And Udeber's
Yeah.
sort of drifting in. Xavi drops deep to get the ball here. Doggy back to Romy. Or Danzo. Danzo moves it on to...
Nicely done,
Paulinho.
Danzo. Nicely done, Joao. There you go.
Looks like we've changed to go with a back five system as well now.
Yeah, with just different personnel this time. Romero. Can he find a pass through the middle? Archie.
Archie. Give it to Xavi. Right, a doggy. Get on the run. Good ball. Puts it across.
Good idea.
out.
Odebear.
Falls to Wilson.
Onto it.
What can he pick out? He lifts it in.
Ooh,
Oh,
good cross.
unlucky. It's not a bad ball. Well
Sar,
done,
good
Pappy.
win.
Right, pick
That's
that up.
all right.
Have one,
Romero,
Romero.
Palmer.
Have one. Moves it out to Wilson. Romero's gone into the
Come on,
box.
Will. Come on,
Come on,
Will.
Wilson. Find Rami. Puts it across. It's a corner kick.
All right.
Come on, Spurs.
That's all
Let's
right.
send Danzo up. Let's get Romero in there.
Two
Joao
good crosses
Pellegrini in
there.
there. Papamat There's a few Moani. Couple of big targets we can hit here.
2 dangerous
minutes
crosses there. One from Destiny Udogie and the other one from Odebear.
That was a
Dealt
beautiful
with well.
ball in from Udebar. Beautiful.
Yeah. And Destiny Udogie's took a nasty deflection from one of the
Yeah.
blocks.
Keep whipping them in with pace. Eventually one of them will go in the back of net for us.
Yeah. Can
Xavi
never
Simons.
rule out own goals.
Oh, they'll find a way. They'll pull out rule 101 from like 1905. Xavi Simons would take up set piece responsibilities now. Porro's injured. Let's see if he can get a good delivery in here. He's overcooked this one all the way back to back.
Romero to the
Romero
back.
puts it back
Oh,
across. Oh, Joao! Was that Joao Paulinho?
Did you get any touch to that? Yep. Looks like another corner.
Yeah. It's a lovely cushion ball back across from Romero. Joao Paulinho's onside as well.
Oh, Sar was there too.
Not bad direction, just didn't get enough pace on it. Oh. It's going to be another outswinger, which I'm assuming it's probably going to be the same again. Yeah, Romero's making that movement. Oh, they go short this time. Wilson. Back to Spence. Spence floats it in. It's way overcooked.
Danzo!
Danzo! Good reading.
Sar!
Wani.
Romero.
Someone.
Oh, it's
Oh, what?
offside.
Hardly call him offside and Danzo there, surely no.
Yep, he wasn't offside. Oh my god, man. These
He's not
refs.
even offside. Oh my god.
These refs, man. By the way, it's Spanish referees. He's often does a lot of big games in La Liga, this guy.
How many Spanish teams are out sitting outside right now trying to break into the
seriously.
top 8? That's probably why. Oh, no, it could be exposed here. Well done, Archie. Good positioning.
No, he gives it away. Archie, way too easy, man. How you giving it up there?
Oh, no, we're in trouble here. We're in trouble here.
Well done,
brilliant,
Destiny.
Fucking brilliant defending, kid.
Well done.
Well done. And moves it on. Brilliant from him. Picks up a throw, and Destiny has bailed out Archie Gray there.
Yeah, that's a terrible giveaway by Archie.
It's initially great positioning, but then he just gets shoved off the ball.
He just gets it poked away from him far too easily. Come on, boys. Build out
Someone
here.
says goal Atletico. We're down to 8. Have a look.
Just need to win today. If we win, we're in the top 8. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Just need to win.
Who are Chelsea playing right now? Someone tell me. They're a team behind us. Just got to win now. Come on, get after it. Good pressure, sir. Well done,
Joao.
Completes the
Get
work.
into Archie.
Rummy.
Sar. Out wide to Danzo. Danzo pushes forward.
Go
Look
on,
at him.
Kevin.
Determined.
Go on, Kevin.
Hey, Kev,
Home alone.
There's Van de Ven run.
Destiny looking for someone to go on the overlap. Danzo's definitely not going to do that, man. He's bothered.
Everything. Oh, he is doing everything, Kevin.
Link it up here
the
beautifully.
Playmaker.
Oh, good ball back.
Oh, not a great touch. From
Our centre-backs are the best playmakers in the team.
That should be a corner. That should be a corner.
God.
Oh, my Lord.
God. They couldn't be any more corrupt this evening. It's embarrassing.
How did that go off of Xavi?
It's embarrassing.
How could that have possibly gone off of Xavi?
It's a joke.
Like he just booted it out of play, I guess.
The corruption is real.
Pressure here. Attaboy Sar. Attaboy Colo.
There we go.
Attaboy Colo.
Oh. No, just pick that up, Spence.
Not to anyone.
Oh, no.
Counter-attack here.
Rami, hold him up. Brilliant.
You've
done enough. Get back in there.
Top of
Gray,
the box.
get out. Come on, Gray. Get out there. It's your job, man. Too much time there. Gray's got to be snappier at him there. He's lining this one up. It's bouncing
out
everywhere.
There, Vic. Get it, Vic. Vic, I wouldn't take that risk. This referee would give that as a corner.
Yeah.
Tony Illo saying I'd rather get NBA refs than these guys at this point. I know what you mean. Yeah. NBA refs are absolutely donuts.
Who's that Rabiot want to be there? Tiate.
That's funny. Cucurella want to be.
Come on, Spurs. Rummy. Oh, not back to Vicario there. Do you not know who you're passing it to? Vic moves it on to Home Alone.
Give it into Xavi.
Right, now move it quick, Romero. There we go. Loads of time now, Zhao. Back to Rami. Rami moves it across to Kevin. Moves it on to Xavi. Come on, dog. Get on the overlap. Good ball from Xavi.
Centers it to Romero. Time. Paulinho. To Jed.
Him and Oliver are just not on the same page. They're just not on the same page.
Well done by Joao Paulinho. What a challenge.
Well done,
what a move by Odegaard.
Oh, Wilson. They just can't do it. They're just not linking up whatsoever between the two of them. They're both as bad as each other now at this point. Well done, Zhao. Picks it up again into Archie. Turn. Well done, kid.
Sar.
Good ball from Sar.
Great ball by Sar.
Skips on a couple of players there and moves it out quickly.
Time and space for Xavi now. To Udogi. Good switch by Kevin Danzo. He's played some nice passes tonight, Kevin.
Spurs are expanding their passing now. They're not just taking the simple ball. One pass is,
they're moving it
usually
quicker.
Takes us 3 passes. We're doing it in 1 pass. We're moving it quicker.
It's still side to side, but it's a lot quicker than normal.
Right, get it into Xavi now. There's loads of time here to cut. Get turn, kid.
Playing Nassar. Wow,
good ball
plays
by
it into
Rami.
Colo.
Good ball back to Sar. Oh, here we go.
Odegaard.
Have one. On to Spence.
Take him on, Jed. Take him on.
Go on, Jed. You got him. It's not a bad ball.
Not a great cross.
No, not great. Oh, come on, Spurs.
Some would call it a bad cross. Not even a good cross.
Leighton says, this is toothless. Tyler says, can we play forward, please? Skunkwork says, next patient, Mr. Frankfurt. Oh.
Get there, Sar.
DJ AK says, Sar's going to score. Put your house on it. Ref! Ref! He's just bundled a doggy over there. Oh, he just tells him to get up. He's embarrassing. Someone scout this referee. Right there when that ball went in behind him there from a lack of control, we should have started putting pressure on them again.
Pressure on. Now they're going backwards. There you are.
Oh, unlucky.
Yes. Oh, come on, Xavi. You got to read that. He looks shaky on the ball.
Come on, where's the aggression?
It's not even, they don't even look that great at breaking through the press. We're just not reading it. Some of these passes look like we could have been onto them.
They have nothing to play for. The incentive is on us to go and try and turn this game. Come on, Spurs, read the fucking room. Frankfurt just passing it around the back again.
Time and space here down their left side. They've clipped it over the top.
No.
Dangerous. That was their first real attack.
Mario Götze, sneaky run in behind. Concern is no one followed it.
Spurs building out here. Vicario, please. Archie, don't hide behind him. Well done, you Destiny. Oh,
Archie
my
just,
Lord, ref. Okay, I was just going to say.
Archie's just gone completely hiding there. Didn't bother showing for anyone there.
He hid behind the player.
Sat in behind Kevin
Danzo
Danzo
needed a pass, and he shifted. He actually was open, Archie, and then he decided to take a step to the left to hide behind the player. Wilson, lots of space here, lad. Get us up the pitch.
Why is Jed Spence higher than him, though? Like, what are we doing here in possession, for fuck's sake? Play your 4-2-3-1.
Jed Spence playing as high up as Kolomoani. Well done. Well done, Wilson.
Go on, ref. Don't you dare tell him to get up. Oh, my God.
Come on, lads.
Why would he go down when he's got the beat?
Don't let him play out. Don't let him play out. Well done. Someone on to this. Well done, Romulus. Unlucky. There you go. Oh. They've broken through us here. That's way too high. Haven't created a whole lot other than maybe a couple of dangerous crosses, and then, of course, the goal that was wrongfully ruled out.
It's all wrong in possession. The fact that Spence is getting higher than Udabur, Dougie's getting higher than Simmons. It's, what are we doing here? You know? What are we doing? It's like the idea was 4-2-3-1, but he's worried about their formation, so he's adapted it to them. It's just not working, especially in possession. Joe Perini is basically playing as a centre-back. Danzo. Into Gray. Sar.
Find Odebear in the middle there.
Go on, Zhao. Drive forward.
See Xavi. Xavi plays it off Odebear. Good play by Odebear. Move it out wide now. Well done, lads. Time now. Come on,
Right, it's
Dan.
got to be done with speed now. We've created the space. You've got to go at them with speed now.
Udogi comes back inside. Archie. Joao. Play a cross in there. You had Kolomawani making a run. Well done, Xavi.
Ah, saucy. Spence.
Put
your cross. Good ball.
Archie.
Great. Good footwork. Laid off. Sir.
Oh.
He's on a case of the bassoons there and blazed it.
It seems like, honestly, it seems like these players just work on blasting it over the net, like getting it as far away from the goal as possible when they shoot it in these circumstances. What's also funny is Thomas Frank hates shots from outside the box so much that it seems like we've completely forgotten how to shoot from outside the box.
It's just
every other team seems to score absolute bangers against us from outside the box, whereas us, we just balloon it over the bar.
Well, the technique is all wrong. I wonder are they even teaching that anymore. You know, like when you're leaning back there and you're striking the ball, automatically it means you're lifting it. You've got to lean over and get your leg over it when you're striking it, and that's what keeps it down.
A play from Jet Spence. Man
This
on
football
Xavi.
is so boring, though. It's killing me. Just get Xavi on the wing, Udeber on the wing, and let's go at them. Get Paulini in the midfield instead of playing centre back here. It's just so controlled until we get up the other end of the pitch. It's like, fuck me.
Come on, Wilson.
Go on, Wilson. Go on, Wilson. Go on, Wilson.
Good strength.
Well done. Now get it in.
Gets us up the pitch. Play it into Sar there, man. Someone make a run for Romero.
Right, loads of time. Get it in.
The Jed's just getting in his way.
It's just the system is all wrong. You like
Jed is playing like this inverted fullback kind of role, and it's just they're getting in each other's way. Of course he's going to give a foul. Of course he's going to give a foul.
Oh my God. It's a shocking decision.
Of course he's giving a foul. Of course he's giving a foul. Logan THFC with a screaming emoji.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Honestly, I think we'd get more out of it just playing the 4-2-3-1. You know, you just look at it, it's not working. It's too condensed in midfield. We've got too many bodies in there, which is bringing everybody in. And then when we do move the ball out wide where there's a bit of space, there's no urgency to get the cross in the box.
Yeah.
You know, so it just keeps coming back. The system is all wrong. Just go to a 4-2-3-1, free up some space for Xavi Simons through the middle, and let him start cooking.
Yeah. There are huge gaps in midfield because also Joao Palhinha is playing as an extra center back. So at times there have been these huge gaps in midfield. Ed Sweeting kind of self-fulfilling exactly to tell the team, don't take long shots, hence don't practice long shots, then make poor long shots. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of my line of logic as well.
Onto Danzo. Gray. He's come short. Put it down the fucking line, Archie.
Spurs with 42% possession so far. That's what's also shocking.
What's it going to take for us to go outside the top 8 for Frank to wake up and they say, okay, boys, go for it. Let's go. Let's revert to a back 4. What are we doing here? Oh, my God.
Jed.
Him and Udeber, it's not working, whatever he's trying to do here. Oh, Jed. How many times has he given away the ball this evening?
Poor giveaway from Sar. Good win, though. Don't you dare ref. Don't you dare ref.
Well on, Sar. Good industrious nature there. Danzo. Right, now feed him down the line.
Well done, Dan's into the middle to Xavi. Xavi bursting forward. Well done by Xavi. Get it into the box.
The doggy pulls it. Oh, Moani! Come on, Colo. Come on.
Someone else. It might have been Sar? I'm not sure if it was Colo. Let me see.
Was it Wilson?
It was Destiny Udogie.
Oh, and then it comes off Wilson as well.
Just completely. That's just a sitter. That's a goal. That's just a sitter. He just doesn't even make contact with it. It just skinned past his head. He had two. He was too open. Oh, that's got to go in. It's an absolute sitter. That was a great ball in.
Romero moves it out to João Paulinho. This tactic has completely nullified Wilson Odegaard. It's completely nullified him. Look how many bodies there is centrally. Look, it's way too crowded. And then when we get it out wide, no one wants to get the ball in with any urgency. It's killing me, this.
I think it's all wrong by having the 3 center backs. I just think that's hurting us. We need an extra man. Oh, great turn by Wilson.
Oh, Wilson! Oh, it's off the post! Oh. Unbelievable play from Wilson. Oh, pick it up. Well done, Destiny.
Get out of your feet, man.
Oh, go on. Go again.
Wilson!
Oh, Wilson! Brilliant! Oh, Destiny! Oh, penalty! Penalty! There's an elbow there! There's an arm up!
Oh, Wilson! Look at this play from Wilson. Oh,
it's filthy. He does him there. Good one, too.
Does him there as well.
And there.
It's
a great strike. It's off the post.
So unlucky. Hit that well. He caught the keeper off guard as well. It's so unlucky. Great play from Wilson. That's why Dave is right. We got to try to play the game around him. He's the action man. He can take 2-3 players on at times.
Yeah. Need to find a way of getting more involved here.
But it seems like you're right. Like the formation, it's like Jed Spence and him just keep getting in each other's way. Where, if anything, we should just have Jed just play out wide and then have Wilson just do what he wants. Jed, man, how many times have you given away the ball?
Yes. Oh my God.
He's not.
Oh, go! Xavi! Finish! Oh my Lord! When you strike, how long do you want? He's took about 15 touches. Get one touch, bang! Come on, Xavi.
How many touches do you need?
How close does he want to bring it?
Over the top to Archie.
Come on, Archie. Good ball. Good ball, Moani. Lay it off. Oh, great ball. Great ball. Great ball. Oh, how many touches does Xavi need, Jack? How many?
Off the hand of Moani. Well, we have now created chances. We've had 2 amazing chances.
There. Oh, he's took. Oh, my Lord. He doesn't
Destiny Udogie's, Dave. Destiny Udogie. I mean, that had to go in. Destiny Udogie's. And then this one from Xavi also has to go in.
But that's just a great chance. He's just got to lift it over the goalkeeper.
Spurs could be 2-0 up now. At this stage, Spurs could be 2-0 up.
Keeper's already come out crouching out low. He's just got to lift it over him. It's there begging for it all day. The Davy Dinker is what we call that in pro clubs. I made living off.
Oh, my God. Spurs should be 2-0 up.
Oh. Come on, Spurs. Right now, we're outside the top 8 as it stands. So we've got to go and win.
That was always the case, though. We always had to win tonight. It didn't really matter. Come on, lads, on to this. Romero. Show for him, somebody. Everyone ran away from him. Well done, Jed.
Well done.
Well done, Romero.
Moani.
Well done to Wilson.
Simmons onto Spence. This is good football. No one in the box, though.
That's all right. Getting forward. Sar, you got time here, kid. Big Kev. Destiny. Destiny not one time has taken it down the outside to whip it across.
Danzo. Go on the outside.
Romero's gone rogue again.
Go on. Go on. That'll do.
Out for a corner.
Nope. Oh, won't even go out for a corner.
Romero tried to stay up there to get us the goal. Romero clearly frustrated that they didn't put away those 2 chances, and now he's just like, I'm going to do it myself again. Tony Yolo saying Wilson Odebear is going to get yanked at halftime for going forward. Yeah, and for shooting from outside the box.
Oh, well done, João Paulinho. Well done, man. Oh, my God.
Onto it. How is no one onto that?
Oh, come on, Spurs. Napoli have just scored against Chelsea. Come on. Get after it, Wilson. Go on, Colo. Now, Xavi, you go. Good intensity, no intensity. You just, fuck me, kid. Do it with some intensity.
Oh, they're in behind us. Well done, Destiny Udogie. What a challenge.
What defending.
And João Paulinho, great turn. Great turn.
Spence, play it down line.
Ref. Well done, Wilson. Good strength.
Oh, there we go. Now they're linking up. Now they're finding each other.
Sir?
Ref, that's got to be a yellow. That has to be a yellow. It's about 10 minutes late. What a tackle from
Destiny Udogie. Come on, lads. You got to take advantage of these chances. We've not even played that great, but we should be 2-0 up.
We need to try and get Wilson on the ball going that way.
He's looked sharp tonight, Wilson.
Ideal.
He's not even giving away the ball, Wilson.
He looks like the one that's going to break the deadlock for sure.
It's the one who has real quality when he's on the ball. Romero, thinking about it.
There, you almost want João Paulinho just to be a bit quicker, move that to Spence. He doesn't need to take that
an extra touch.
Like you'd argue Danzo moving that a lot quicker down this left side.
Yeah, Danzo, I would say, yeah, you're right about that. Danzo's been very urgent. There you go, Sar.
Oh, Wilson.
Hey, he has a family.
His ankles.
He
put one leg in Russia and the other in the United States there. Fuck me.
Wilson, he only has 2 ankles. He doesn't have backups.
Oh, go on, Jedi.
Good pace.
Go on, Jedi. Oh, filthy. Get it in now. Oh,
it's all right. Get into Xavi. Get into Xavi.
There we go, Danzo. Now on to João. Now.
Whip it in.
Take your time. Put it in. Good
yes.
ball.
Wilson. Oh, it gets blocked. Well, good interception from Xavi.
Spence, get on the overlap, you lazy fucker. Get moving. There we go, Danzo. On to Gray. No.
Spurs have now more possession than Frankfurt, 54. Should have more, but we're getting there. Spurs forced to go back to Vicario. Someone drop deep for him. Archie swings it out wide to Romero. Pop. This Jet Spence inverted wingback role or whatever it is, it just doesn't work. He looks uncomfortable. He's not standing in the right areas. Whenever he has received it, he's giving it away. He just needs to stay out wide and let Wilson do the roaming.
But like, there's no risk to what we're doing. It's just trying to control the game in possession. It doesn't create any sort of frequency of chances.
No,
Chances are very few and far in between, and it's so frustrating. We are congested in the middle, which is ideally the area you want to try and get at. You know, Destiny Adogi hasn't gone outside his man once. We're not crossing anything from out there.
well
Jet
done,
Spence has
Wilson.
been atrocious.
Well done,
There
Wilson.
we go. Go
Colo.
on, Marty. Oh, someone take him out. Fuck. Well done.
Sir!
Sir! Corner?
Another corner.
Come on, Spurs.
I agree with you, Dave. I think we've not been great at all, but I've also feel like the frustration is Xavi Simmons and Destiny Udogie. One of them should have scored.
Yeah, no, look, don't get me wrong.
But you're right. The chances, it's been 3 or 4 chances total. That's about it.
Like, there's no frequency of chances.
I totally
you know
agree.
what I mean? And that's where the frustration part is coming from. It's like, I'm okay with playing this system, but you got to move the ball quicker than what we
I agree.
have. You know, it's just, for Frank, again, it's just all about control right up to the final third with no penetration, no guile, no creativity. Oh.
Why are we going short?
Routine, right?
And we get it to Jet Spence, who's the worst crosser.
Another one again. Back post Romero.
Romero wins it. Jesus, Vic.
He makes me nervous every time.
Got to hold on to it here, Archie. Does well. Get it to Joao.
Can we just get it into Wilson's feet? Look how free he is. Right, come on, Wilson. Let's go, kid.
There you go. Jed, man, he's been atrocious.
Oh, my God.
Jed is playing like he's had too many donors before this game.
He is winding me up. He's completely lost Tyler as well. I agree. I'm just not a fan of what we're trying to do here in terms of, like, I can understand that we're trying to pin the ball into Xavi and Wilson in holes through the middle. But when you've also got Sarr operating in there, Archie Gray operating in there, and they're also throwing 4 or 5 bodies in there, it's just not working. We need to get the ball into Wilson's feet with space and time, not when he's crowded through the middle, and let him go at them. Free Willy. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 made. Fuck me. Go and watch them and free them.
I just think Tyler's right, though. Like, get Spence away from the attacks. That's what it feels like. It just feels like Spence should not be involved in the attacking plays much. Just allow him to almost be like the extra center back if need be at times, and then just make overlapping runs over Odebear's side when need be. He doesn't need to be playing this advanced role, Jet Spence. If anything, he looks lost playing that advanced role. He looks uncomfortable. And he's also giving away the ball every time that he's given away the ball so many times when he has received it in the advanced areas.
Like also, unlucky. What concerns me is, like, Jet Spence and Destiny Adogi are higher than Xavi Simmons, Wilson, Odebear. Like, how's that right?
Well done, Romero. Dealt with that well.
Well on Danzo. Oh, Moani.
Wilson. Good touch by Sarr. Wilson. Oh. What a back heel. Find a pass, Jed.
Down the line,
Spence. Jed.
Down the fucking line, Spence. Stop playing yourself into trouble.
He's giving it away again, man. He's giving it away more than anyone.
Is he incapable of just clipping that ball down the line? It's not difficult.
Good play by Xavi. Oh,
it's undercooked.
Yes,
well done, Sarr. Ref, that's got to be a red card.
Of course, he hasn't given a foul at all. Xavi. Oh, good idea. Archie. Sarr. Joao here. Moani, good hold-up play.
He's operated well in there.
Hold-up play. Oh, Odebear. Oh,
Wilson.
Crap! He's not going to get a single call tonight. We're not going to get a single
Well done. Ref.
Jed, man.
Oh.
Jed, every time he's touching it, has tried to take 7 touches.
Tottenham back up to 7th now. Atletico being pulled back as well.
Pressure, Colo. Well done, Archie.
Good ball.
To Odebear. Odebear, sloppy touch.
What a challenge.
Well done by Sar. Well done by Sar. Xavi, get it out of your feet. Too much dribbling, man. Just get rid of the ball. Destiny has refused to play a single pass down the outside or go down the outside.
No.
Joao whips it in to Colo.
He's sandwiched in there. Do you know, I feel sorry for Colo tonight because everyone's just blocking up any sort of ball into him.
They've refused to play it into him.
Well, like, you know, with the amount of bodies we're playing Central, we can't find them 2 feet, but we're not even crossing the ball into him either. What's the point of even having him up there?
That is a shocking
pass. God.
That is a shocking pass.
Thomas Frank again just refuses. He's just so annoying.
Over the top. He's got to be offside. Oh, my Lord. Surely he was offside. Apparently he wasn't. And Frankfurt have nearly scored out of nothing.
They've created the best chance of the game. I mean,
Way
Romero
onside.
there. Romero there. He just has... Danzo's not even fucking running that full
Joao
pelt.
Polina was the one who saw the run.
None of them followed it. Off the bar, fuck me.
One minute. Vic. Jed. That's a foul.
May as well just send the centre backs up and pump it fucking long at this point. I get what you're saying, Q7, but you also have to understand what Papa Matasar's role is. Him and Archie Gray are just in there to recycle the ball out.
Yeah, it's the same formation we played the last few games.
It's the same when Bentancur's in there. It's the same when Gallagher's in there. You don't see any of them playing them expansive, expressive passes. They're not allowed. They're just in there to recycle the ball and turn it over.
Halftime.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I know people might think, yeah, you know, my frustrations or anger is going to be misplaced here. But that was one hell of a boring half of football.
I agree.
You know, the attack and play, it's supposed to be taking risk. It's supposed to try different things. This is just so controlled to every element till we get up to the final third. And then when we do, we don't even get good crosses into the box. We barely create any frequency of chances. You know, I know we've created a couple enough to maybe go one ahead.
Yeah.
It's just so boring. It's predictable. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be unpredictable, or if you're going to be predictable, at least be fucking that good that you can't be stopped. It is so boring. In a game where we had to come out, let's face it, this is a Frankfurt side that don't even want to be out there. They're not even trying a leg, let's be honest. When they're in possession, they're just passing it across the three centre-backs. They're just trying to survive, keep the score down and get into the weekend. They have nothing to play for. We're sitting off them, allowing them to pass it across and everything else. It is so pragmatic in a game where you've got to go and win. And the onus is on us to go after this game. Right now, we're sitting here relying on the results around Europe, other teams failing around Europe to do their job. The onus was on us to go out here and try and put them to bed in this first half, get players off and rest them for Man City. But everything about this performance is just so controlled, even in possession. It is so boring. It's so rigid. It's uninspiring. And to be honest with you, it just symbols that Frank doesn't know this team whatsoever. Right at the end of the half where they hit the crossbar, that's exactly what's going to happen to us in the second half. If he doesn't change this,
that was a warning sign.
He needs to go forward at the back. Jed Spence is having a horrific game high up the pitch. Get him further back the pitch. Push João Paulinho into the midfield. Push Sarr further up into that cam role. Get Xavi Simons out on the left and free up space for Mawani. We can't even find Mawani because it's so congested in the midfield. You've got Gray, Sarr, Simons and Hotspur operating in there. The guy has actually taken Wilson Hotspur out of the game for large parts of this half by playing him centrally. Anytime the guy gets the ball, he's forced backwards because he's got 3-4 big guys around him. Fuck me. Get the ball out to him wide in space. He's the only one that's producing of late. And let him terrorise that wing back. Let him get in, at that back three. But right now, he is limiting what we can do going forward with this whole thing of controlling it all the way up to the final third. Recycle. It's getting to the point now. All of our midfielders, everyone's pulling, every single one of them pulled out this season. But they're being asked to play the most basic game in that midfield. People can get frustrated at Sarr or Gray here. But where do you want them to play it through the middle? When there is no options. It's so congested and crowded, and it's set up by design. Destiny Udogie, and if we are going to play like this, once you create that overload down the right or the left, do it with some intensity and some speed so you can get the ball in. Destiny Udogie hasn't gone outside his man once tonight. It just keeps coming back, which means then they shift everyone over to the right. Jed Spence keeps giving it away. But why are we asking our fullbacks to be the most creative players when you've got Xavi Simons on the field, fucking Wilson Hotspur on the field, Papamata Sarr there, Kolo Muani there? Yet our fullbacks are the highest push players and asked to take on this attacking burden. And we sit here and wonder why we can barely fashion chances, while we can barely fashion goals. This guy is fucking inept and absolutely clueless. And in a game where we would need to go out and show some bravery and fight and swing for the hills tonight, he's shown pragmatism. And this is why he's not going to work out at Tottenham. I'm sick of him.
I think he's gone for the same formation that we've seen the last few games, which is this 3-4-3, with two players in midfield that are pretty much just asked just to recycle the ball from left to right, swing it from left to right, move it sideways and backwards. You have João Paulinho basically playing as an extra center back, Romero through the middle, and Danzo over on the left. And what's frustrating about it is that it doesn't really feel like this is a game where you needed to go for this back five, back three type of formation. I could see it being useful or necessary when we come up against these better teams in the Premier League, in February. But the fact that Frankfurt have set up in a very pragmatic, defensive, and conservative shape of this 5-3-2, I just feel like this game has always been for the taking. This game has always been meant for Spurs to sort of play out from the back with only two center backs, maybe one fullback tucked inside, and then just have players bombing down the wing, have guys playing through the middle like Xavi, like Gray and Sarr. Just never needed to be this sideways, backwards shape of this 3-4-3. It's just not working. I think Hotspur looks like the most bright and the most creative in the team, but we're not getting the most out of him, to be perfectly honest. I've been very frustrated by the fact that Spence continues to just be in his way at times and is just not standing in the right areas for Hotspur to be able to work things, to be able to create for others. I don't even think most of the time it's even Jed Spence's fault. I think it is just down to the shape and the formation and what Frank is asking him to do. Frank is asking him to play this inverted fullback role where he's tucking into midfield, or then Hotspur tucks into midfield. They're just getting in each other's way. It's just not working. What we really should be doing is just have João Paulinho play through the middle with Sarr and Gray, have us dominate that area, and then have Jed Spence and Destiny Udogie overlapping down the wings when they need to, not all the time, but when they need to, with Xavi and with Odegaard. We should be getting the ball far more often into Xavi and to Odegaard's feet, and we would be able to create more chances consistently. Like Dave is saying, a frustrating bit is that out of randomness, we have created 2 very, very good chances to score, and we did have that one goal that was ruled out, that was absolutely wrongfully ruled out. But I agree with Dave in that the chances have been few and far between. They haven't come often. They've been good chances that we've had, ones that we should be scoring, but it's not like we've peppered this
Thing is,
Frankfurt goalkeeper or anything like that. It's not like we've overwhelmed them. And I just think Dave Frank's formation and his tactics are not getting the most out of the creative players of Odegaard and Xavi, who have looked sharp tonight, especially Odegaard has looked sharp tonight, and he hasn't gotten on the ball nearly enough. And I think that's down to the formation, really.
yeah, he's completely nullified them. Completely nullified them. The thing is, right, we had the disallowed goal. Outside of that, Wilson Odegaard's hit the post. Destiny Udogie missed a header, but why is our left back in there? Where's our striker? Our striker's out there crossing the ball. You know, and then you had the other one with Xavi Simons, right? But name me a striker or a player in world football that has 100% finishing rate. Usually a player finishes, usually gets 2-3 chances a game and takes one. This is why this is never going to be sustainable. You're basically asking, a Xavi Simons, a Moani, a Solanke, any of our 4 players to basically have a better conversion rate than a Messi, a Haaland, and a Ronaldo at this point. That's why this isn't sustainable. Jermaine Defoe scored a lot of goals for Tottenham, but he was provided a lot of chances. Robbie Keane the same. No striker has 100% conversion rate. You usually create them a couple of chances to take one. Even Harry Kane didn't have that. Harry Kane, sometimes you create 4 or 5 chances, he'd maybe take 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. That's how football works. This is why this isn't sustainable. You can't live off moments.
Yeah. PH Family saying this is one of the worst teams we've played against in Europe this season, and yet we are still struggling. Logan THFC saying a weird first half of football. Alpesh Patel saying, I'm seeing the same patterns in front of goal as we saw against Burnley. Can anyone put the ball in the back of the net, please? Apparently not. We also have Jacob Anderson saying this is why they should have got a winger in early this window. Xavi would then be playing through the middle tonight, but since we don't have any wingers, he has to play on the wing. I do agree. Like, we've been forced into this formation for the most part. This is kind of what he had to go with. I just thought he'd be doing a 4-2-3-1, though. I didn't think he'd be persisting with the back 5 or the back 3 for this game. That's the one thing I think he has gotten wrong tonight, though, Jacob.
But Xavi can play out wide. He played a lot of games off the left-hand side out in Germany.
Yeah.
I
agree we do need another winger in the team right now, but he was kind of forced into this for the most part to have to play Xavi out on the left. Dropkick your teacher saying Frank the pragmatist, thinking because said tactics worked against one team, it would work against another. He did against Burnley and Dortmund too. That's why I pointed out in the beginning there, Dave, that it just seems like he's trying to roll the same formation game in, game out. He's not showing that. Like people said, a lot of people are big Thomas Frank fans, that adaptability, that ability to be able to react to, another team and how they play. He's not able to change things, when need be. He's now, and if anything, just going with the same tactics that he's done against 3 very different opponents. Dortmund, a very different team to Burnley. Burnley, a very different team to, you would say, this Frankfurt side. And for some reason, he's gone with the same formation, same tactics each of these games. I just don't get it.
Yeah, well, this is him. I'm playing.
It's not as adaptable as people thought.
Yeah, but this is him. I'm playing on the front foot football. We're in possession. What more can I do?
Yeah, well, it's not good enough.
It's just not good enough. Again, it's just like there's no craft, there's no guile to it, there's no creativity to it. Going forward, you've got to take risks. And when you don't take risks in possession, it's a risk in itself being caught out at the other end with just one good opportunity like we nearly were at the end of that half. It's all it takes. At what point is he going to sort of just take the handbrake off? Even in possession, he can't take the handbrake off. He has to control every sort of facet. He's pushed Simons and Udeberg inside and has completely eliminated them. I just don't understand what the guy's doing. Even in possession, he's a pragmatist. He just can't fucking help himself.
Sean Brown saying we should be 2 goals up. They are controlling it. And if it was not for those bad decisions, we'd be laughing out. I agree. Like, we should be comfortable. Like, we should be 1 goal or 2 goals up, but we haven't created chances that consistently. When this Frankfurt team have not looked very good, if you ask me. PH Family saying Frankfurt seemed to be treating this as a preseason game for match fitness. They're barely even trying yet. We're still playing pragmatic football. I think that's kind of the point we're trying to make. I think we have acknowledged, at least I have tried to acknowledge, that I do really feel like Udogie should have buried that. Xavi Simons should have buried that. And that goal should not have been disallowed. But apart from those chances, it's not been that consistent from Spurs. And it has been very boring to watch for the most part. Tony Yolo saying, guys, he just doesn't have the balls to be brave in the attack. It's always been about respecting the opposition with him. And he is a coward. Get him out. He brings no confidence. Respect FC, Dave.
Rather than back himself and the team tonight to go out and take destiny into their, not rely on anyone else, he's coming out here taking the chance, relying on results going his way tonight.
Yeah.
Our club motto is to dare is to do. And we're going out to Germany respecting an opposition that just don't even want to be here tonight. It's preseason friendly to them. They barely laid a glove on us. They spent half the time just rotating across the back line. Even when we're in possession, they're not even trying a leg to try and get at us. They're just allowing us the ball. It's absolutely shocking. He's never going to work out at this football club. He's just not. If this is what his in possession football is like, it's turgid.
Yeah. That's the thing, Tony, is that and we brought this up in the pre-match build-up, Dave said, he's not worked on the attacking play. It's like, I actually think he has been. It's just not clearly good enough. It's very sideways and backwards, and just get it out to the wide areas and just see if they can put in a cross at some stage. But don't even do it consistently. Do it when maybe the opportunity is right. It's very, very safe. It's very measured. There's no real risk-taking of any kind. And I think that's Thomas Frank's version of attacking football, to be perfectly honest. It's just not good enough.
There's no running in behind. There's no, sometimes you got to run in behind. But if someone doesn't track it, you provide that option and an opportunity if someone can play that ball. But if not, you pull bodies away, which creates space for other people around. But right now, everyone is just looking for the ball to feet, punt it back out, recycle it. It's just so boring and predictable.
Yeah.
It's so easy to defend against.
Near Aviv, hey, look at the bright side. At least we don't have any hamstring injuries so far. Sebas Wolf saying, how's this man our manager? Please get him out. DJ AK saying he's destroyed all confidence from the attack-minded players we have for F's sake. This is why we are in trouble in the league. I bet Frankfurt will score. Frankfurt, they created nothing this game, and then they absolutely, like any team does, if you're not taking your chances and if you're playing this safe, cautious approach, you will have a random sort of chance here or there, fall to the opposition. And they nearly took advantage of it. And it was pretty shocking defending from Romero and Joao Palhinha, just not even bothering to go after the run at all. Dan Clark saying Colo was a quality young striker, just not on form, and Spurs are no chance to get back on form. Jacob Anderson with a member for 48 months, elite member, saying, I agree Xavi can play there, but he is a 10 truly, in my opinion. With the amount of money spent the last few years, we should have had top attackers to pick from. This club throws money away with buying just the wrong players and manager. I mean, you can't disagree with Jacob there. He is right.
No, look, 100%. You shouldn't be forced into it. But at the end of the day,
he has had good games on the left.
No, yeah, and the thing is, it's not like he can't play there. He has operated there for club and country. You know what I mean? So just put him out there by moving him in central. And then moving Wilson Odeberg in central and having Sarr occupy there and Gray occupy there. Then you're also putting in 4 or 5 of their bodies in there. You're just not getting the best out of them. Just move them out wide.
I think in the future...
And look, I know some people in the comments are sitting there saying, but we better finishing we could do, be 2 or 3 up. But again, name me any player on in planet Earth that has 100% finishing rate. You got to create chances for these guys to take. You got to create multiple chances and they'll take one. That's the way football's always been. Yeah. Right now, people are defending Frank and basically asking these players to have a better conversion rate than Haaland, Messi, and Ronaldo. Make it make sense.
Jacob, I'd see where you're coming from, though. I think we should. I mean, of course, the board should have pushed for that Johnson replacement and brought in another winger, but they just haven't done. And maybe they're just going to wait to the summer and they don't want to give Thomas Frank any more players by the looks of things, whether you think that's right or wrong. And then, yes, of course, spending money on the wrong managers. It seems like Xavi, though, in the future, I could see a lot of games, to be fair, Jacob, where you could see Madison playing through the middle and then Xavi playing more on the left. I could see that in the future at some stage, especially if Thomas Frank isn't here. Big up, though, my man. And then Sean Hurl saying, when is Palhinha going to pinging across to Colomwani. There have been a few times, Dave, where it looks like Colomwani is asking for that ball in behind or is asking for that cross, and then we just resort to just playing it sideways again or just playing it to someone else. So I do feel for Colomwani, and that there have been times when I have seen him standing on the last shoulder of the defender, and he is looking for that little poked in cross or that ball in behind, and then we just refuse to give it to him.
Yeah, I get that, but we don't play balls in behind, do we?
Well,
It's
yeah.
not an instruction.
They're not encouraged to. Yeah.
Look how many attempted through balls we have in the Premier League compared to every other team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
At what point is it instruction? We're just told to play it around in front of them, nice and safe.
Yeah.
You know, barely any of them are instructed, to move in behind and receive that ball. If they were, you'd see Simmons make the odd run, Udeber make the odd run in behind, Adogi, Spence. We're seeing none of it. Everyone's dropping short for the ball because the instruction is work the ball all the way up to the other end in such a controlled manner. And then after that, hit a cross in and hope. But then we don't flood the box. Usually we only have Mwani in there. Don't really flood the box without players to get in on the end of it either. So how's it ever going to work?
Harmless Potato 0.
If Frank was brave enough to send players in after crosses, but he doesn't.
Harmless Potato 0.27 XG for Frankfurt, 0.33 for Spurs. Yeah, that's probably to the point. We haven't created a ton of chances.
Oh, back on the way anyway. See if we can make a better fist of this in the second half.
Spurs with a free kick, a foul on Destiny Udogie. Please don't play this short, and they do.
Oh my god.
Down the line to Udogie, into the box. Now whip it in. Good ball,
good
Romero!
Good cross, Romero! Yes, Colo! Colo! Colo, Colo! Colo, Colo! Colo, Colo, Mwani, Colo.
Short work.
Come on. Rambon with the
Xavi.
assist. Good ball in by Xavi Simmons. My baller. Let's go. Rami's
Simmons,
pumped.
great ball in. Romero at the back post. We've seen this story before. And then Colomwani, another goal in the Champions League for him.
See, send bodies in there. Put bodies in there. And that's
Not
how
offside.
you score goals if you're playing like this. Not off. Is Mwani offside
behind the
here?
ball.
No. So it's legit. They'll try and find a way.
Colo.
But it's legit. Let's fucking go. Come on, Spurs.
Put away that chance. One of the harder ones, you would say, actually. That was a harder chance to put away.
It was behind them as well. Done well to get contact on that and put it in. Brilliant.
Sarr was there as well. Much needed. Much needed.
My ballers. Come on.
Come on, boys.
Frank must have been listening to me at halftime. Get bodies in the box if you're going to cross the ball.
Just need to put Romero up top, I think, at this stage. We just need Romero up top.
Just send Romero up there.
Paul Connor from earlier saying, evening lights, hope you're doing well. If that goal was for Frankfurt, it would have been given to them. Spurs just don't get the rub of the green at times with these refs. But come on, you Spurs, let's hit the back of the net, please. We have done that, Paul. You were a good luck charm.
Good to see you, Paul. Also, good to see you that. Hopefully you're keeping well.
That referee decision 1 or 2 minutes in was appalling. Like Destiny Udogie did not play any part in the goal whatsoever. And he's just giving a foul for a guy that didn't even have a chance of getting onto the ball. That was the amazing part. It was an insane decision.
It's disgusting.
It's maybe because it was so early in the game that we weren't as incensed about it, but it really was one of the worst decisions I've seen this season for us.
Good to see you, though, that. Hopefully you're keeping well. Hopefully you're enjoying Frank's pragmatic ball. Or uninspiring ball. But we're 1-0 to the good here. Where does that put us now? Back up to 4. Let's
just need a win. Just need a win.
That secure us in there now nicely.
Just need a win.
And it gives us 7 days between each game in February, which would be nice.
Good challenge, Joao. Oh, unlucky. Bursting forward. This center back, he's man out of hell. Come forward, boys.
Oh, well done, Jed.
Get rid of it. Too many touches.
Well done, Gray.
Odebear bursting forward.
Have we resorted back to... Have we changed formation to a 4-2-3-1 now? Looks like we have.
Yeah, Joao Palhinha's is in the... No, he's still tucked out wide. Yeah, Joao Palhinha is still tucked out wide.
Yeah. Oh, Come on, Colo. Go on, Wilson.
Get there, Jed.
It's hard to know what to make of it. It's because he's not exactly playing.
He's still playing on the right, it looks like. Joao Palhinha. Yeah, he's still playing on the right. It's a back five. He's tucked in with Romero.
Yeah. Romero
On
win
to
that.
this, Rom.
Well done.
Cleared again.
Well done, Rami.
Gray, man. Stick a foot out, lad. Why are you letting that go past? Pressure on, please.
Not going to apply pressure now. They'll just wait to be given the ball back now. They'll just sit in. Hit them on the counter like we tried to do with Dortmund last week. Oh, well done. Who's that? Well done. Carry, good ball.
Good ball. No. Got to play down
just
the outside.
Needs to put a bit more on it. Yeah, and a bit more out wide. Oh, come on, Sar. It's frustration because that's not a difficult pass either, that.
No. And he took too many touches, I think.
Yeah. Come on. Oh. As long as we don't give up any stupid chances, we're home and hosed. Frankfurt just playing around with it now. Spurs just sitting everybody behind the ball. Frankfurt put one in behind Jed's bench. Jed's bench deals with it. Frankfurt throw in. Will they go long throw or just recycle possession? Recycling possession here.
This clock is being an absolute bitch.
Frankfurt put the ball in. Oh, Jalpolinia clears Sar. Jesus Christ, between the two of them, they can't even make a proper clearance. Fucking hell, Spurs.
I'm starting to give up here.
Tyler says we need to break and get the second. That we do, Big T. That we do. Hopefully we'll take our opportunities on the breakaway, because in fairness, against Dortmund we had a couple. We just didn't take them. Frankfurt still toying around with it.
Jeez, that took all 3 minutes.
Oh,
no!
Falling behind. Oh, it's shocking.
Sitter.
Absolute
shocking.
Sitter. Straight into... Again, who's tracking the run, for fuck's sake?
It's wide open. Ref.
That's free. That's a free ref. And a yellow.
Jets.
Oh,
or no, Udogie, sorry. Udogie, like he's tracked the run and then he's just let him go.
He's just completely stopped. Yeah. It's not good enough, that.
So lucky. That was a terrible finish.
That's why we got to get the second. That's twice they've
still don't look defensively solid.
No.
All right, Kev.
Romero tries to go over the top.
Onto it, Gray.
Sir! That's a free ref.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh,
ref.
my God.
Kill you.
Oh, my God. How was the referee not giving that?
Ref.
How was he not giving that? They put one ball in behind Ken Danzo. Deal with it.
Make a challenge.
Don't you dare, ref. Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah, I was going to say, ref, I will absolutely kill you if you gave that.
Go on, Wilson. Keep going, Wilson. Spurs not really committing too many bodies forward right now. They don't need to, I suppose. Ah, he done our defending for us there. Frankfurt just recycling possession. This could be a
Connor
long,
saying,
long
see, we
40
score and then
minutes.
we immediately sit back. It's crazy. Come on, Spurs, to dare us to do.
Yeah, it could be a long 40 minutes, guys, because, look, to be honest with you, these don't really want to venture too much forward either, to be fair. Could just be a game of nothingness now for the next 40 minutes. There we go, Danzo. Oh, my God, Destiny, get your feet sorted out.
Top of the box. Colo,
Well
good
done,
defending by
Mawani.
Colo.
It's fucking crucial from Mawani there. It's absolutely a crucial interception there. Well done, Colo. Oh, it's nice to be able to be one up so we don't have to worry about results, though. That's nice.
Kevin Danzo taking the throw.
Long throw, straight up the pitch. Oh, now he worries about time wasting. Fuck you, ref. Whenever it's against us, no one ever cares. Well held. Ref, he's grabbing onto him, man. He's got turned and he's holding him like that, like it's a rugby game.
Spanish Mike Dean. It's the Spanish, what's his name? Michael Oliver.
Yeah. Except for his name is Miguel Olive.
Miguel Oliver. Miguel Oliveira. Good block by Arch. Well done, Colo. Unlucky.
Probably better off having a quiz right now, guys. Be more entertaining.
Yeah, it's just 11 men behind the ball, really.
Yeah. And they'll do the same to us when we get it. Which, look, I don't mind. I suppose I can sit through it as long as we see it out 1-0 and don't switch off. If we get punished, though, I'm going to go livid. Oh, well done, Jed. Good defending. Don't get embroiled, Jed. We're one up. No need. What a cross from Xavi Simons that was. That's a beauty. And then Romero's just... How many times do we see him just lovely cushion header back across? Perfectly weighted. Colin Mawani couldn't miss there.
Nobody in the stadium, by the way.
Soren's gone into hiding.
That's right. He said Colomani would score. He is the prophet.
Tarzan says Spurs can never protect the lead. That's the worrying thing about
what a touch, Wilson. What a touch.
You're just hoping the opposition have nothing to play for. Go on, Wilson. Go on, Willie.
The touch he had earlier was unreal.
He's starting to get a bit more confidence in himself, Wilson. You can see it as the games go on.
Probably been our best player tonight.
Well done, Danzo.
I just wish that shot. He's had a few of those this season where he's had those shots from distance that have ricocheted off the woodwork. I feel for him. I just feel like one of those should have gone in. Well done, Big Dan's.
He's left him on the ground like a bag of shit.
Well done, Kev.
He's almost got that Romero in him, except for in the air. You know, he just follows through on people.
I think he's just the Austrian Ben Mee.
Oh, look at that arm up a
swell. Like a Tarkovsky. He's like a Tarkovsky Ben Mee type defender, Kevin Danzo. He's just no nonsense.
That's an art there, right there, from Kevin Danzo.
Just a massive unit.
Just realizes there's a chance here to leave the arm on this fucker, and he does it. It's beautiful defending. That'll rough him up. He won't want to go near Danzo for a few minutes. Romero back to Danzo. Danzo back to Romy. Rami into Zhao. Spence. Oh, no, 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 no.
Or sorry, Joao.
Well
Gets
done,
away with
Zhao.
it.
Ah, Spence,
Jed,
for fuck's
man.
sake. Jesus fucking Christ, Jed.
Well done by Wilson. Play him, Jed, please.
There we go. Let's go, Wilson.
Wilson.
Come on, Willie. Let's go, Willie. Come on, Willie. Put it back. Oh.
Good try.
I'll take that, though. That's what I want from my winger. Get at your man, put it in. It's what Bale and Lennon used to do. Can't beat it.
Gets
David
that Lennon
Ginola.
low center of gravity.
David Ginola. You know, another one. Brilliant. That's what we want from our wingers.
Score from another set piece here. Big Kevin Danzo throw.
That'd be nice. I get an image of Zhao heading it on and Romero Danzo crashing in on it. Oh no, Danzo's taking the throw, so Romero crashing in on it. By the way, actually, Jack, speaking of prophecy, I know technically he didn't get the assist, but I did say I was in the group chat earlier on today about Xavi Simons putting a ball in with the outside of his boot. And he did that for the cross. Oh!
Colo.
And he did do that for the cross for the goal, by the way.
Yeah. That was delicious cross. And then Romero at the back post. We've seen that before.
How's that for manifestation?
Good pressure, Xavi.
Oh, there we go. Lovely from Gray there. Oh, Danzo. Go on, big Kev.
Oh! Love it, Kev.
Kevin!
He's unhateable, Kev. Can't. You have to love him. It's close. That was close from Colo.
Time, Rami. Loads of time.
Yeah, see Kev. Kevin's got to
Right,
just
Vic,
stay on
don't
the
do
outside
something
there.
idiotic here. Thank you.
Good ball.
Right, time, Zhao. Ah, there we go. Good pass. Sar moves it on to Gray. Right, Gray, open up that body. First instinct should be left-hand side. Who's there? And he turns inside. For fuck's sake, kid. Anyone could make that pass, Archie. Anyone. Oh, Danzo's opening up the boot now.
He's been good on the ball tonight, Danzo. Been very good.
Yeah, he has. Jed Spence. Back to Zhao. Lovely
Swings it
switch
to
of play
Kev.
for Kevin Danzo.
Good touch.
Oh. The ball just cushions off his big XL chest. Rami, good stroke into Zhao. Zhao into Spence.
Good touches by Gray.
Oh, well
Good
done,
ball
Archie.
by Gray.
Good ball.
Down the line for
Spence.
Jedi.
Spence
Good
tackling
polo.
Moani. Oh, Simmons. Oh,
Rudiger.
Rudiger. Oh, forces the save. Corner kick to Tottenham Hotspur. That's good football. All started by Archie Gray getting on the ball,
Really good ball
showing
down
some
the line.
initiative. Good ball over the top for Jed Spence. Was a good pullback. Moani leaves it in the end, doesn't strike it. Simmons with a cheeky layoff. Udaber onto Sar, and it's just, yeah, it was never going in.
Well, he shot it over the bar a
save.
few times. He went for
Yeah.
the measured shot there. He didn't want to
hit
go
the
with too much
target.
power.
Yeah, just hit the target there.
Good
See
option
what
by
happens.
Odegaard to lay it off to him as well. Really good ball by Archie Gray. Going short
ball
again here,
again.
Spurs. And not a
Oh
great
my
pass by Odegaard.
fucking
Very
God.
poor from
Oh my
Odegaard.
God,
Going to have to maybe take a yellow here.
what are we doing? I mean, something like that shit is what's going to pull people's hamstrings, where they have to dash 200 meters yards to get back because we can't execute a simple fucking corner.
Yeah. Tony Yolo saying, is it bad that I still want Kolomoani out?
Colo, 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 Moani. Randall, Randall. Oh, good play there by Sar. Blocks that up. Simmons, just hold it a bit longer. Jesus, give the guy an actual chance, Simmons. Give him a chance.
Well done,
Oh, come on,
Destiny.
Destiny.
Great
Come on,
interception.
Destiny. all that space. Go on, kid. You've got him. He doesn't want it.
Play to Colo.
Ref. Come on now. Xavi's going to put this top bins.
He should have played it to Colo Moani. Destiny Udogie gave it to Xavi.
Yeah, he should have. It was a flat ball he gave to Simmons, to be fair. He does well there. Well, he does well to pick up that free kick. Good acting, Xavi. Well done. Line him up for an Oscar this year. Oh, beautiful. Look at that for acting, Jack. Good to see you, Dan. All right, let's put this one top bins now, Simmons. Show everyone how good we are. Come on. Danzo standing over it. Get away.
I want Danzo to take it. Big Kev. Power it.
Surely it's between Udaber and Simmons. It's got to be. Simmons is taking it. Oh, come on, Xavi. The last free kick scored was Madison. Oh, look at that. Look at that gaping side of the goal there. Just lift that over the wall. Bit of pace. It's going in. Come on, Xavi. Oh! Him and Romero tried something a little bit different there to try and change the angle. He nearly ended up wrapping it in.
And I think it fell off Colo Moani there. He's offside anyways. Come on, Xavi.
Well held.
Oh,
Saucy. Come on, Colo.
Colo, come on.
Colo!
Oh, my Lord. That's awful.
I could see what he was trying to do, use the defender to bend it round. He just didn't connect with it right.
Didn't even curl it, though. Looks like
come off his toe, that one. That was a toe bog.
Yeah.
Oh, go on, Colo. Well done, Danza. You've been everywhere tonight, Kevin. Loads of time, Destiny. Back to Vicario. Don't start dwelling on it. I don't want the ball at his feet. Romero. Onto Zhao. Frankfurt making about 10 changes here, it looks like. Whoever said it's a preseason game is spot on. Rami, just keep it moving. On to Kevin. Archie. Big Vic Vicario. Onto Romulus. Go long.
Jesus, where
else
getting it cleared.
But where else did they want him to go there? I mean, it was just overdone there, that passing. He could have done a better job, though. If he could have at least put it fucking longer.
Oh, Don Sar.
Come on, Poppy.
Get rid of it.
He wants to try and feed Xavi. Xavi, hold that for Dogie. Good ball. Good ball. Oh, Dogie.
Not far enough in front of him.
It's like a Dogie kept on going wider, though, as well. Oh, come on, boys. That's simple to execute there. You're right, though. It's just got to be a bit more weight on the pass. Don't even give the defender a chance to slide tackle. Make him have to run. Still, though, corner kicks. We are good from these. Let's go. Probably a toll to under hit them so he can pick up a corner, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
No, Dan, it's the pro clubs one. If you play pro clubs, we have one for pro clubs. Win that.
Recover it.
Oh, Moani keeps it alive. That's keepers. Oh, Jesus.
Dodgy
Christ.
from the keeper there.
Have that. I would have banged that. Destiny. Onto Simmons.
What a
It's another good
ball!
ball. Oh, Archie!
Archie!
Ooh.
Slipped as he hit it.
Romulus picks it up. Go on.
Take him on.
Give us a step over.
What a
Oh.
ball!
Archie. Oh, what are you doing? Slow that right down.
There, man.
Just give it back to Romero there. What are you doing?
Get to Xavi again.
Whip another one in. Romero's begging for it.
Switch it.
Spence.
Romero's staying up forward again.
He wants
Wants
one.
to score.
He wants 4 and 4.
Whip it in for big Romulus.
Now get it in, sir. Simmons, loads of time. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll have a bit of that. Out to Zhao. Good ball by Zhao. Wilson.
Oh, take him on there, Wilson.
Let beat you, Spence. Throw in. Come on, Kevin.
Big up DJ Samuel.
Big up, DJ. Good to see you. 390 in-house, though, guys. If we could get the likes up to around 200, they're currently at 112. That would be absolutely brilliant. I'm from Brazil. Go Spurs. Big up, Marcio. Marcio Borbo. What a name. What a name. By any chance, you play up front, Marcio? Everybody. Do you play up front or out wide, Marcio? Let us know.
Could do it to 200 likes, everybody. 19 minutes away here from getting into the next rounds. Smash it to get into the next rounds.
Just got to be ultimately professional from here on out for the next 19, 20 minutes. Just don't give away anything stupid. Danzo with the long one. It's the cannon.
Oh.
Around there. Rummy!
Rom!
Did he get onto his own flick on there? What a man.
Come on, Destiny.
Well done, Destiny. Just back to the... Well done.
Cario back to Destiny.
Oh, my Lord.
Jesus,
what are you
Vic.
doing? You plonk.
Vicario, man.
Oh, go on, Spence. Good ball to
Well
Wilson.
done,
Hold
Jed.
that. Hold that. Hold it. Hold it. No, you got to
that's
play.
poor Odebear. Just get rid of the ball, man. Just play Jed. Get rid of the ball. He's gone down injured as well, Odebear.
Oh. All he's got to do is hold it, wait for Spence to get on the overlap, and fucking play him. It's not.
He did it. I mean, he held on to it, and then he just decided to not play Jet Spence.
He turned inside. He took the pass away then. What? Like, why? Do you know, it's... Here we go. Big Dom to finish it off.
Odebear off for Solanke.
Yeah, he's taking no risks here. Just get him off. Anyone that goes down now, get him off.
So that means Kolomoani will be pushed out to the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Dr.
it might be,
says,
or it could be Kolomoani and Dom up top, with then Xavi going into the midfield.
Yeah, it could be that either. Looks like Moani has gone to the right, though. Your original observation was correct there, Jacko.
Need to avoid Super Cup settings here from Dr. Spurs.
Why did someone have to go and say it? Why did someone have to go and say it?
Just can't be jogging around. That was the thing in the Super Cup, right? Is that we kept sitting off, but then we were also just jogging around, letting them pass it around our box.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, though, is that hopefully Frankfurt don't punish us for it, because they definitely have worse quality.
Well on, Destiny.
Frankfurt should have a lot worse quality than PSG. PSG punished us for it because they have exceptional quality.
West Ham punished us right at the end of the game for sloppy mistakes, giving away a corner and stuff. So, it's happened to us time and time again. When we got sloppy against Burnley, they went and scored a goal to go ahead.
Let's get a penalty for Solanke.
Just a goal for Solanke. It'd be good to find a bit of confidence for him heading into this run of games. Him and Moani, they could both do with a goal today. But Moani's got his. Jed, you got a challenge for that. Jump for that, man. That's lazy. Ref, come on now.
Good job, Xavi, getting the foul there. Dangerous.
Fucking ran through him like he's like they're snowplows. Come on now.
Vicario yellow carded for time waster. Not a good sign.
Probably bring on Kinski. He'd be that afraid. Nothing stupid now, Vic. Oh, don't start chipping the ball up like that. Please, Lord, this guy, man. Oh, well done, Dom. He absolutely bullies him. He bullies him.
Chested it as well. Oh, no one else can hold it up. He had to do the hard part.
It's even more infuriating when the guy plucks it about 60 feet out of the air and fucking everyone else is struggling to get onto it.
Does it again. Oh.
Go on, Destiny.
He does do it.
Come on, Destiny. Oh.
Well done, Dom. Good start.
Good introduction. Getting us up the field.
Oh, what a pussy.
Thank you, Matthew Bullman. He says, big up the channel. You're one of the best channels out here. Really appreciate that. Very, very kind of you, sir.
About 15 minutes away from the knockout rounds here, Matt. Well done, Dom.
Oh, good take again, Dom. On to Moani. Moani into Spence. Spence, what are you doing?
Play him.
Oh, my Lord.
Jed
the guy's
has to take
turning on the
20
ball. Doesn't even know where it is.
It's like 10 touches, or he can't take more than... Oh, I just lose my words with it,
He nearly made himself dizzy there with all the spins. He couldn't even find the ball.
He does that so many times, man. He has to take 20 touches on the ball.
All it's got to be is one touch and back in for Moani on the run. Oh. If we just simplified some of the things, just some of the things when we're in them positions. Oh, Vic pumps it long.
And then now we're forced to go backwards because Jed Spence took the 20 touches.
Yeah.
Forced to go all the way backwards when it was a 3-on-2.
Well done, Destiny, dog. He brings some control to it again. Sarr, there he goes. Simmons, Gray. All the midfielders want the ball. Now they're purring. Look at this. Little touches. Danza. Even Vic wants one. Onto the Romy. Out to Polinia. It's a good ball in there. Simmons, come and meet you. Go on, Dom. Oh! Come on, Dom. Dom Solanke.
Please
Dom, Dom, Solanke. Dom, Solanke.
Come on, Dom.
Ooh.
Back on the score sheet.
60 million down the drain. Dom Solanke scores again.
Showing him how to
60 million down the drain. Dom Solanke scores again. Dom Solanke.
Come on, boys.
Let's have it, Jacko. What a finish as well. I even started singing his song before he finished. I knew he was going to finish that. Come on, Dom. And it's so opportunistic. Oh,
look how he pounced on.
Turns on the Jets. It's just reading it again. It's just reading it again.
Side netting.
Waits for the mistake. Ready to turn in behind. Quicker than the centre-back. Look at that. Centre-back's caught flat-footed. Dom's already on the Jets. In behind. One touch. And that's confidence right there. One touch and a finish. That's what you want from your striker. Not these 10, 15 touches everyone else has to take. Just one. Set yourself. Bosh. Have a look. Finish. It's beautiful from Dom. Come on. We are firmly in the fucking next round now. Come on, Spurs.
Come on, lads. 2-0.
And Thomas Frank said we are not a Champions League team. Remember that. Come on. What a finish.
Both of our strikers have scored tonight, says Lazy 8.
Yeah. But that's what we did ask for about 10 minutes ago, if you remember, Nick. We were saying it'd be good to get some confidence in them. You know, Buani got his. We needed Solanke to score his. And Jack's buzzing. Jack has a secret crush on Solanke.
I love Solanke.
Not sure it's a secret, but he loves him. But I have questions around his finishing. But if he does more of that, that will appease me. It's perfect. One touch to set himself up, looks at the angle, and then executes. It's perfect striker.
Crucial timing, too. I mean, just when last 10 minutes of the game, you know, we have Dr. Spurs bringing up the PSG Super Cup, the Burnley game as well. Like, there have been times when we've been punished for not putting away teams, and we have done that there.
But he also deserves it, Jack. He came straight into the game, took some lovely balls down, played people in. Oh, he deserved it as well. Okay, ref. That is just not needed on Papamatosaurus Rex there. Can we get some protection here?
I mean, it's just unnecessary.
He's just come right down on top of him.
It's like he's got a crush on Papamatosaurus, the goalkeeper.
They wouldn't even allow that in the NFL, for fuck's sake.
Wouldn't even allow that in the missus' bedroom, Dave. It's
Only on
assault.
Saturdays.
Assault.
Oh, what a relief.
Take him out to dinner
We're in
first.
the next round. We're in the next round. Let's go.
Take him out to dinner first. Jeez.
That move is called the pile driver, Jack.
Pile on.
420 people watching. Keep ramming up them likes, everybody. Let's see what they're at now.
Into the next rounds, everybody. Smash it for being in the next rounds. Let's get to 200, please. Thanks for being here with us. Thanks for picking us as your destination. Good to have you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Legends. 24Z also says the players are trying to say F the coach and his long throws. Yeah, playful Spurs. We do miss around. We're into the last 16. That was what was so crucial about winning tonight, my man. Getting inside the top 8. So we don't have the knockout, the qualifiers for the round of 16 in amongst these fixtures in February, especially with the injuries we got. Gives us now 7 days between each game to try and work on a game plan, but also potentially maybe a chance to get some players back and relieves the load on the players. So it was so important tonight in terms of getting this done so that we can concentrate on the Premier League for the next month.
Only one loss in Europe this season.
Insane. Oh, that's
well done, Jed.
Go on, let's hit him for a third on the counter. Jedi. I'm so pleased for Solanke. He came in, he was so positive off the bench. Straight away, getting involved and all. He deserved his goal. I'm so happy for him.
Well, also, he showed the one thing that he's been missing, which was a bit of anticipation. Like, he saw that header going over the center back, whereas before, Solanke sometimes misses those. Romero's getting stuck in.
Bad man.
Well done, Destiny.
Romero just can't help himself. Oh, no. Is that him limping? No. He just can't help himself, Romero. He has to take someone out. He can't go through 90 minutes without coming through. Oh, no.
Oh, Kev.
Oh, Jesus, Danzo. It's all right. Romero there
recovered. Kev's only mistake tonight. He's actually been very solid, big Kev.
He's been brilliant tonight, Kev. Solanke wants it in behind. He wants everything in behind now.
Spence behind again. Can he hold this one up? No, he can't. Good pressure from Colo.
Come on, Xavi.
Good pressure.
Yes, Xavi.
Oh, Raf. Oh, Raf.
Come on now.
The yellow card.
What's this, UFC now? Are we watching a different sport now? Come on now, get a grip of this.
Sticking his tongue out, Xavi Simons.
Oh, I mean, even his missus doesn't grab him like that when he comes through the door after a game. Come on now. The Mbappe is coming on. Sean Ref, I know you brought your cards. Let's get Xavi Simons on a good delivery here. I'd almost let him go for goal, to be honest with you. He's taking in the fluids. It's going to help him think clearer here now. He's going to get in a good delivery. Well done, Colo. And do you know what? In the first half, he had some decent link-up play once or twice as well. Got his goal. Oh, there we go. They're hugging it out. He's staying. And Cochrane's delighted for him as well. Colo. Right, come on, Xavi. Go for goal here. Catch the keeper out. Rami wants this.
Romero!
Oh!
Too high for him.
Nearly gets in front of the keeper there.
Well done, Dom.
It's all right, Destiny. Shoulder to shoulder him now. That's it. Yeah.
What strength?
Just pure strength. Make him your bitch.
Show him the weight room.
Come on, Destiny. Oh, hey. What time is it? Do we get to LA time, Jack? 90 minutes?
Yeah, I'd probably say 88. A little bit 88 minute.
Well, 88 will be man the match time. 90 minutes will start the LAs. And they better just give us 1 minute and let's get out of here. Fucking, I don't want any 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes here. Actually, we'll start going with man of the match poll now, I suppose. Maybe, no, it's a bit early. Dom Solanke might score again and just have to be included. Ref. He's just left one on Archie there. Oh, now we're purring. Oh, it's a great from Danzo,
Hey,
just
Kev, come on, Kev.
Again. Oh, he's motivated. He's doing a Van de Ven. Xavi. Sar. Cheeky little turn. Onto Gray, back to Xavi. All these lovely little triangles.
Yeah, they're just relaxed now. Frankfurt have given up.
Yeah, they've given up here. I suppose we'll start putting the man and the match poll together, so. Danzo's going in.
Danzo definitely going in. I'd say Odebear. I'd probably say Xavi Simons as well. Oh. And Romero, I guess, for winning the header that led to the goal.
Kevin Danzo,
Odebear. I'd throw Xavi Simons in. Yes! Come on! Sar, play it down the outside to Dane. Oh, my Lord, Sar.
Oh, 1 second. Oh,
my
God.
Lord, Sar. And Xavi. I mean, just play it to Scarlet, lads. What is your problem? Well done, Joao.
So we're not putting in either of our goal scorers. We're going Wilson Odebear.
I don't think Kolomwani had a bad game, but. And then, I mean, Solanke, he's never put a foot wrong, but it'd be hard to it's just.
Yeah. Poll is up, guys. Get your votes in.
I think it's got to be Odebear for me. Seen the votes for big Kev Danzo. He has been solid tonight, Kev.
Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. Marauding forward, Xavi. You've got Scarlett one side, Spence the other. He's looking to play Spence. Lay it off. Spence. No, Spence.
Spence has to take 10 touches every time. He can't just first time anything. He doesn't know what a first time is.
Every time he's got the ball, he's just made the wrong decision this evening. And you're right. It comes from him taking too many touches to make a decision.
He has to take a touch every time, Spence.
Wait, come on, Janai. Byfield getting more minutes. Danzo with a long throw here.
I mean, why do they even need to give him instructions?
I know, yeah. It's overdoing it.
Just tell him where he's playing. That's all you need to do. What are we doing? Why are we showing Byfield the magnet board? Like, what the fuck?
It's so true, lad.
That's new doggy taking off.
2-0. They're not even trying.
2-0 up with 3 minutes to go.
And they're not even
they're showing
trying
him the magnet board. Like, the fuck? It's just taking the piss.
Oh, man.
It better be takeout orders. It better not be tactics. If anything, it better just be takeout orders. It's like, how do you want your donor? Do you want it with salad? Do you want this sauce? We're ordering for the group. How much are you willing to spend?
Oh, it's bouncing around there.
Whip it into Dom. Whip it into Dom.
He's goal. He wants his goal here. Shaping up for a shot.
Whip it into Dom.
It's a doodle pad. I just have to make sure you can draw a house. Draw me a house and you can come on. Need to make sure you're not concussed.
You have to beat him at tic-tac-toe.
You're right, though. Better be like a donor, no cucumber or tomatoes, but throw everything else on it. Something like that. If he, I can't believe he's whipping out the magnets board. Like, it's just, oh, man. All you got to do is say to the kid, enjoy your few minutes. Do you know? It's all you got to do.
It's just acting at this point. It's like, what sort of
Yeah. Busybody. A real busybody.
Like, what are you telling him? Don't kick it into your own net? Like, what are you trying to tell to him?
That's it, sir. There we go, Dane. Good
Come
battling.
on.
Come on, Dane. Travel. Go on, kid.
Man on. Oh, what a takeout by Joao.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Cleaned him out.
A monster. We'll take that one all day long.
Showing him TikToks.
Ah, that's expert. Expert from Zhao. It's 90 minutes. Doesn't want to do the running. Take him out. 2-0 up. Why not? Dan Clark, I think Frank draws his tactics on an Etch-a-Sketch. He doesn't. He scratches them off like a scratch card. The bingo
it would make sense. It would
4.
explain the sideways and backwards because, the lines don't go in diagonals.
Jesus, who's that nearly getting knocked out in there? Scarlett. Dan's all big foot there. Go on, Rami.
Rom.
Oh, Romulus. Shavi, hold that. Come on, Jedi.
Sir.
Ref, that's 2 challenges now. Are you going to give us that one? Are you going to give us that one?
Over now.
Free kick. Right, let's put this in the box. Let's get a third here. Just one good delivery, Shavi. Fill our boots.
He's showing us Pokemons.
Come on, good delivery. Let's get Rami on the score sheet. Xavi's gone for goal. Corner kick. Is there time? Is there time?
Well done, boys.
Ah, ref, let's have the corner. I wanted to go for Rambam, but we're through to the last.
Well done, lads.
16.
Into the knockout rounds.
Into the last 16, Jacko. Job done.
Only one scare in the first half of Frankfurt going up. Apart from that, they had absolutely nothing really.
No.
Maybe that other ball in behind, but it just was up to Spurs just to actually put the ball in the net. And they finally did. And once they did, the game fell over.
Well, they weren't trying to leg for them. They had nothing left to play.
Yeah, an ideal opponent. A very ideal opponent.
Yeah. They were just conserving energy for the weekend, they were. But at the end of the day, you still got to beat them, still got to break them down, and put the points on the board. And, ultimately professional job in the second half, you would say. Scored the goals, didn't give them anything going the other way. Pretty professional job, John Dunn from Tottenham. Hopefully now we can start translating this sort of game in the Premier League. That will start putting more points on the board, and it'll start lifting us up away from that relegation battle and towards European spots so that we can try and secure Europe next season. But you can't underestimate the importance of getting the job done today here. I keep saying it. We didn't want them playoff games in between the big fixtures we've got coming up in February. It now it now lightens the players' workload. It gives us a chance 7 days between each game now on the training pitch because we're out the FA Cup and stuff to really work on a game plan around these big games to try and get something from it, but also you're hoping we can pick up 1 or 2 players back now over this next month as well, which would be ideal to sort of help out. But very professional job done today. Happy days into the last 16. I mean, who would have thought with the way we've been this season, we are in the last 16. Like, you've got Inter Milan, PSG, Juventus, Atletico, Leverkusen, teams like that all sort of fighting it out now, in the knockouts, and we've managed to trump them. And it's ironic that actually, because Frank said we are not a Champions League team. We got into it by default and stuff like that. But yeah, we come out fourth now in the group, which is absolutely insanity. So last 16, here we come. Let's go.
I mean, we got the job done tonight. Wasn't like the most pretty of performances. It wasn't awful either. It was kind of somewhere in between, really. Just felt like Spurs just needed to just put away this Frankfurt team. They were there for the taking. We eventually got the job done. There were some good individual performances, though. It's not like everyone, was poor or anything like that. We just scraped over. Like, I thought Wilson Odegaard had a really, really strong game. Thought Kevin Danzo has had a lot of strong games, recently. He's played a few games in a row now, and he's been really, really good for the most part. I think, too, having Sarr back into the team did help. I think he provided good, fresh energy. Him and Archer Gray were just fine in the midfield. It's good to have Joao Palhinha back. And Xavi Simons has probably had some of his best performances, really, in Europe. The Premier League has been slightly a different story. He's had some good games in the Premier League, but in Europe, he's been consistently pretty solid and played a huge part in the opening goal, which needed to happen because I think we were just frustrated they didn't put the ball in the net with some of the chances they had in the first half. But also just the game was calling out for Odegaard and Xavi Simons to get the ball more, show a bit of quality, and we kind of knew a goal would come from it. And straight away, I mean, Xavi Simons just whipped in that perfect cross for Romero. Romero at the back post for the umpteenth time this season, it feels like. And it's a goal we've scored so many times now at this point. Teams haven't been able to cop onto it for whatever reason. And Romero's always just drifting towards that back post. And he's very good at getting it back into the danger area. And Kolo Muani, a very hated and maligned player by the Spurs fan base, but a decent finish from him, and Dom Solanke as well to finish things off. Very, very decent day at the office, I would say. I'm not sure how much I read into the performance, though, other than that they're capable of getting the job done, really. It wasn't one that I felt like they played scintillating football or anything like that. It wasn't like we were amazing for 90 minutes or even amazing for 45 minutes. We just had moments of quality and got the job done, and were able to see the game out for the most part. So it's a difficult performance to read into. I'm not too sure how confident I go into the Man City game after this performance, really. But give the credit where credit's due.
So. Yeah, look, credit where credit's due. Thoroughly professional job. Got the job done tonight. Does it change people's opinion on Frank? I don't think so. Does it mean we've turned a corner? I don't think so. The good thing is we haven't lost in our last 3 games across all competitions, which hopefully means, maybe the confidence is picking up a little bit within the camp. And hopefully then we can start, translating that into the Premier League. But apart from that, I think tonight was just all about avoiding being Dr. Tottenham. Just the destiny was in our own hands coming into it and making sure we come out the right side, and that's what we done at the end of the day. So thoroughly professional job. But beyond that, I don't think there's really too much you can read into. I would say one other good pleasing aspect is both strikers got on the score sheet today. So hopefully that will give them a bit more confidence moving forward, because at the end of the day, we need them to be able to contribute with goals. Even if they do get very little chances, we need them to be able to take them and contribute with them moving forward to pull us out of the trouble we're in the Premier League. So I suppose that's another positive, and I think this weekend would be the really big sort of test to see if we've turned the corner or not.
Yeah. Amazing to see some of the teams that have made the playoffs. It looks like Marseille, Bodo Glimt, Karabag have all made the playoffs. By the looks of things, Atalanta has made the playoffs.
You mean Bodo Glimt and Karabag? Hang on. I thought our Europa League run was easy last year.
I know. A lot of people, I remember King Hoddle saying, our Europa League run was super easy, but it looks like Bodo Glimt and Karabag have made it by the looks of things. Galatasaray have made it as well. Club Brugge have made it amazingly. Teams knocked out that you would expect. Napoli got knocked out. Villarreal got knocked out as well.
Real Madrid are into the playoffs.
Real Madrid are in the playoffs.
Sporting are in
Inter and PSG. Like, Inter have been easily the best team in Serie A this season. and have found themselves in the playoffs. PSG, I mean, we know what they're capable of. Amazing team on their day. And then Juventus, Newcastle, Atletico, incredible, really. I mean, we are one of 4 teams made it into the playoffs that are English teams, and the fact that we were one of them is quite impressive
Yeah.
too, to be honest. I mean, Sporting making the automatic rounds is also absurd. Actually, seeing them up there is incredible. But yeah, I mean, we needed it though. I mean, this season with all the injuries, with just how poor we've been in general, we did not need these extra games. You'd hope that this gives us a more favorable opponent. Looks like as well, we'll be finishing 4th. So, like, we're even higher up in
Insane.
that league. It's not like we finish 8th or 7th. We finish 4th. So you hope that gives us an even easier opponent in the playoff rounds. Yeah, we did not need these extra games. It gives us an opportunity to hopefully have a decent February. I'm not too sure how confident I actually am with that. We just have to win this weekend and go from
Yeah.
there, really. But yeah, Spurs got the job done tonight. So thankfully, because I mean, we needed to win this game to have some type of hope for the rest
Yeah.
of the season and for the coming weeks, really.
But also, it gives you some excitement now heading into March. The Premier. No one wanted to be knocked out of this, and then all of a sudden you're just stuck into the grooves of the Premier League. At least it gives you something to look forward to in March. But what I will say is, hopefully, it's added incentive to the board to work a bit harder and try and get some signings in now, and use the fact that we're in the last 16 of the Champions League as a bit of leverage to try and conduct some business now between now and the end of the window.
Yeah. James Coffey, thank you for the generous support. Listening at
No
work,
problem.
thanks for the excitement. I can now watch on Paramount Plus at ease. Your commentary was a roller coaster of emotions. I just think the first half, man, was nervy in that Spurs had these random chances that they should have put away. And I think we would have been smooth sailing from then on if we put away those chances in the first half. But the football was pretty dull to watch. Like, it was just really negative, sideways, no risk taking at all. Like, it looked like we could have created more chances than we did in the first half. And then just thankfully, Spurs in the opening minutes created a goal straight away. I guess we've done that a few games now where we either score straight away in the first half or we end up scoring
Mm.
straight away in the second half. So that's clearly something instructional or something that's been said in the team talks. Of fair play to Thomas Frank for that. But yeah, James, I mean, I mean, it's amazing you said that it was a roller coaster emotions, because I feel like, if anything, we were just kind of just waiting for the inevitable. Like, it felt like we were going to win this game. It was just, can they just get it over already? Can they just get this done, please? And they
Yeah.
eventually did.
Yeah, 100%. Look, largely, I think the first half was just frustrating in general. I think what made it more frustrating for me, James, was we were up against a team that just didn't want to be there. They just had to get through the 90 minutes, and all they really wanted to do was conserve energy for the weekend. So at what point were we just going to turn up the heat a little bit, turn up the dial, and turn the screw? The fact that we came out and got the goal pretty quick in the second half sort of meant we weren't. The half didn't drag on to be more nervous than what it needed to be, which was a huge positive. We scored at the right time today, to be honest with you. It just calmed everyone right down, and then after that, it was just a professional job.
Yeah. Dan Coy's, and thank you for the support, James, out while you're out in New York. Dan Coy saying, last 16, here we come, boys. Off with my son for City on Sunday. Please, Spurs, let's have a good game and give us a good performance. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Harris Army. Listen, I know everybody's thinking about the Premier League title and everything like that. We got to win against City, in my opinion, or at least get a point or something, because we just can't risk it. Like, we're not in a position where we could just, tolerate a loss or two. Like, we need to be getting points to try to avoid getting dragged down to the position that Forest and as well as the likes of course, West Ham are in. So I'm hoping that you can bring us some good luck against Man City. Dan Coy's, really appreciate you. Q7 saying positives where Odegaard and Xavi are improving. Need you, Dogi, to stay fit and Dominic Solanke to stay on the score sheet. I think Odegaard more is taking advantage of these minutes that he's been given. I thought people might disagree. I'm curious what the poll says. I'm seeing maybe more favor for Xavi Simons. I could see that because he did play a part in the goal. I just think the first half, Xavi Simons, or not Xavi Simons, I think Odegaard was by far the best player in the first half. And for me, that goes a long way because we were not that great in the first half. But plenty of times he sort of took the game on his own and nearly scored another worldie. He's actually gotten unlucky now a few times because he's hit the woodwork a few times. He's had some great shots from distance that have been saved. And for the most part in the first half, I thought when he did receive the ball, He's not looking to go sideways. He was looking to take players on.
Yeah.
He looked tricky. There was one of those times, too, where he absolutely destroyed whoever defenders that was, ankles. I like Odebear. I think he's been taking advantage of a lot of these minutes, to be perfectly honest. He still shows the signs of being young, but he's getting better and better and better, in my opinion.
He's a player we are seeing grow over the season. Is he anywhere near the finished article? No. Does he still have things he needs to work on in terms of, maybe just his finishing in general? Yeah, I think so. But we're seeing a player that's growing and developing with the minutes that he's been given this season, in fairness. He's probably one of the only ones out there. So happy days in that regard. And Jack, I think we missed Faz Radfars as well. It's further up. He says Xavi and Mawani are more suited to European matches. And I agree with you. I think this is something I was saying before in the pre-match build-up, Faz Radfar. I think they are more suited to games in Europe. It is a little less physical than the Premier League. I think the referees as well, when you do see Xavi Simons bundled to the floor, they do tend to give it a lot more than what they do in the Premier League. And I think that certainly helps them. One thing that when we bring players into the Premier League now, unless they're already built like a unit, they are going to struggle to adapt in terms of just with the pace and the physicality, and you don't have as much protections from the referee and stuff like that in the Premier League, especially as a Tottenham player. So, Europe certainly suits them more for sure.
Looks like Benfica with Jose Mourinho pulled off a masterclass. They won 4-2 against Real Madrid, and then were able to get themselves ahead, it looks like, and now we're in 24th position. So Jose has done what he was asked to do, which was to get them into the playoffs, at least.
Insane.
I think that was the whole reason they hired him, was they didn't really have too much confidence in what he could do in the league, in the Portuguese league, but they know that he has that experience
So who did they jump
in the
there?
Champions League. They knocked out Marseille, I believe.
Jesus.
Because Bodo Glimt have a better goal difference than they do. And then Karabag.
Marseille have the same goal difference. Oh, no, 4-2 you said it's now.
4-2. It's going to adjust. Yeah, it's going to adjust on the league table by the looks of things.
Yeah, so then they take Marseille out. Insane, that. Absolutely insane. I need to watch Champions League highlights tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, be crazy. Some of the highlights. Photo finish as AK Shacks, 100%. Thank you, Faz Radfar. Thank you, James Coffey, for the extra support. Just going to take some more comments, and then we'll get on out of here. The job is done. Looking forward to the weekend now. Hopefully, we can use this as a momentum to go on to the other games. We've been saying that all season, but please, let this be the one.
Got to turn the corner at some point, Jacko.
Yeah. You won't be saying Frank forever after next month. Just take advantage of it. Believe me, I'm still not a big fan of Thomas Frank, but I can't criticize him. He got the job done tonight at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Paul Connor, 5 of 6 Premier League Cups in the Champions League, in the top 8. We're glad to be one of them, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Means we can't face Arsenal, Bayern, and Liverpool until the semi, says that tweeting. It's exactly the whole point of also finishing in those positions, because then you do theoretically avoid some of the best teams.
Yeah.
And also we get to avoid playing some of the Premier League sides who we know we've struggled against for the most part this season. I think the more European sides we can play, the better. If we were to make it to a semifinal, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. It would be tough to get through a semifinal into a final, but at least that would be momentous for the most part.
Even in the last 16, if you could pick up an Olympiacos, a Club Brugge, Galatasaray, a Monaco, Karabag, Bodo, Benfica, teams like that, you have a good chance of getting into the quarters, and anything can happen from there. Anything.
Yeah. And that's like the cup run we were talking about at the beginning of the season, right? It's just one of these competitions we wanted to go decently far into, and like going decently far into the Champions League would be enough. And then hopefully as well, we can rescue whatever we have, in the Premier League. So that's the remit. That's the job from here on out. Try to crack into the top 10, try to improve from there. And then if he can get to semifinal, that would go a long way, and maybe trying to get some good faith back from the Spurs fans. PH Family says we kept more clean sheets than anyone else in the Champions League, 6 out of 8. I mean, that's the thing. Like, as much as this season has been dreadful, it does make you think, compared to the previous manager, Thomas Frank has already had more clean sheets than we had in total of last season. Like, I think it was like we had a total of 6 or something like clean sheets last season. Like, the fact that he's already surpassed that is quite funny. But it's just, we've just continued to not get results, though, despite having a lot of clean sheets. That's just the issue, to be perfectly honest. PH Family, good to have you, though, Steve.
Vicario's Champions League's best goalkeeper right now.
Crazy. DJ AK, pick up lads, gotta take it and celebrate the wins when they come. Exactly. Celebrate them when they come. That's why you can tell Dave and I, we're just relaxed. We're just relaxed about it, really. I'm not interested in the fortunes of that lot down the road. We need a good performance and hopefully a result against City. Yeah, that's we can't risk it, man. Like, I know people on Twitter and stuff, maybe they're just doing it just to piss off Eddie and fans like that. But a lot of fans that want us to lose to Man City, I don't think we can lose. We can't risk it, man. We just can't risk it.
After the Man City game, we can be City to July again if people want, but not.
Yeah.
We got to beat them.
Have to believe Jack says Simon Coley, 100% Simon. Thank God we didn't need to use your tactical board tonight. You can keep the magnets nice and fresh. I'm gonna have to watch that Benfica game. I'm gonna have to watch the highlights of it. It sounds crazy. But I think we might leave it there. I'm not seeing any more comments, just seeing people reacting to the other results. But yeah, finding ourselves fourth. Unbelievable.
It's insane.
The only positive Thomas Frank can really have about this season is he got, as much as there were ugly performances against Bodo Glimt and Monaco, he got the job done at the end of the day. Got the job done.
He has, but he's got some explaining to do because he did tell us we weren't a Champions League level team and we got in here by default. Yet we're sitting fourth in the league table. Don't get me wrong, we've had the way the fixtures were set up for us gave us the momentum that we needed across this campaign. Maybe if they fell differently and PSG game fell earlier, the Dortmund game fell earlier, and we were left chasing our tail, we had difficult fixtures earlier on in the group. Maybe it might have been a different story. But he's got some explaining to do. If I'm a journalist now, I'm going straight in there. Well, Tommy said we're not a Champions League team, finish inside the top four. What do you think now? Which means there's no excuses now when it comes to Premier League. Come on. You got to get up for the fight now. Push up the table.
Just a few more comments. Andrew Burnett, what a game that we fans needed. Fourth, come on now, lads. We finally did what we should have done with the draw. Exactly. We took advantage of a very, it's still the Champions League coming up against very good teams. But we did the best we could for the most part. We got the results that we needed. We did our jobs at home. We won all of our games at home, if I'm not mistaken, as well, which was crucial. Got the job done, Andrew. And that's what we were saying. We kind of from the get-go, we saw that list of fixtures. We were like, we got to take advantage of this and try to get into the knockout rounds and avoid the playoffs. And we've done it. We've done it. Fair play.
Job done.
Jacob Anderson saying, I didn't mean you, Jack. I was just responding to someone who said that I'm Franken forever. Sorry about that, Jacob. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell who you're talking to or who I'm talking to, if even. Big up, Jacob, man. Been with us for a long, long time. Remember that milestone of 48 months as an elite member is absolutely crazy, man. And then I think there was another one. I'm trying to find it. Still need something from this transfer window, says Stephen J. Cam, 100%. Swim Master, good to see you, Swim Master. Good watch along, Dave and Jack. Thank you. Appreciate you, Swim Master. Really generous, man. But yeah, we'll see you this weekend, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with a panel show for the Irish boys. See what they have to say about this Champions League brilliant night. And of course, what has to happen in February, because we are, after this weekend, going to be descending into that very tricky February fixture period. So get ready, strap in. More crazy games, more crucial games to come up against. So please, everybody, get ready for it. And if you can for us, smash the like button on your way out, please. Would help us a lot.
I'd say to everybody, get an early night. We've got transfer window coming up, the closing days. That's going to be hectic, you would hope. And then a big game thrown in on top of it as well. So reserve your energy tonight. Let's get ourselves up for the weekend. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. See you tomorrow, everybody.
Champions of Europe. We know what we are.
Champions of Europe into the knockout rounds, where we belong.